right here on the Big Double A. Stay tuned. Our pregame show continues next as we head up to the booth for more, right here on the Cedartown High School Bulldogs Sports Network.
At Georgia Northwestern Technical College, we specialize in hands-on training for high-demand careers. GNTC offers programs of study in aviation, business, health, industrial, and public service at 6 convenient campus locations. With the Hope Career Grant, many of our programs are offered tuition-free. Apply now. Visit us at gntc.edu. Georgia Northwestern Technical College. High-demand careers begin here.
Petro's Restaurant in Cedartown, Georgia offers a variety of tastes to please you. Pizza, pasta, delicious hamburgers, big, thick, juicy steaks and seafood. Petro's Restaurant offers this and much more. Petro's has been serving good food with good service in a clean environment for over 30 years. So sit back and relax and let Petro's do the rest. Save 10% with your game ticket all weekend when Cedartown plays at home. Call them at 770-748-0072. And Tommy and Terry Marangaka say, go Bulldogs.
This is Brad McFall of the law firm Gammon, McFall, Villarreal, which has been serving the Cedartown and Polk County community continuously since 1970. Wright Gammon, Brad McFall, Brian Villarreal, and Wayne Gammon are available to handle your legal needs. We specialize in problem solving in a variety of fields, including domestic relations, personal injury, workers' compensation, and criminal defense. Look us up at gmvlawfirm.com or 770-748-2815.
The following is a presentation of WGAA Sports.
Cedartown football. It's more than just a game. Commitment.
He's going to run it. He's going to make it.
Sportsmanship.
Touchdown, Cedartown. Beautiful pass. Beautiful catch.
Tradition.
Bulldogs win. Bulldogs win. And everybody is running out onto the field.
Cedartown High School football is on the air.
It's time for Cedartown High School Bulldogs football here on WGAA 106.1 FM and AM 1340, the Big Double A. Broadcasting online at WGAAradio.com and Facebook Live. And now let's head down to the field for all the action of Cedartown Bulldog football here on the Big Double A.
A beautiful night for high school football here at Cedartown Memorial Stadium, Doc Ayers Field, along with Joe McClendon and Bill Lundy down on the sidelines. Andrew Carter with you here from CHS in our final home game of the regular season, our final game of the regular season. Hard to believe.
I know, and I said this last week, Andrew, this is the first time I can ever remember finishing high school football before November 1st.
It's really, really crazy to think about. This team has, coming off of that game against Cartersville last week, we've got homecoming tonight. During the pregame show, we really kind of unpacked that Cartersville game. There were so many good things that we could discuss about that ball game. I think the main thing would be talking about the play of Tay Harris and also DeMarcus Gardner with an interception, and the way our defense played against Cartersville, holding them to only 2 offensive scores.
Well, I think there's 3 things that I've talked about all week to people about this Cartersville ball game. There's 3 things. The first play, starting the second half, where we fumbled and they scooped and scored, I bet we would have driven down and scored, and that would have been a change. The big thing was Isaiah getting hurt in the first quarter.
Yeah,
he was like, he limped, and it was a bad limp, through the whole ball game. He could not play it. There was a pass deep down the middle that Tay was open, but he didn't get it to him. Tay had to stop to try to come back to it, and it got broken up by the defender. I believe we scored on that play how many times all year?
Yeah, I mean, it was.
I think we would have scored then.
I think we would have, Joe. And, it was a close game when you're talking about plays like that being the difference in the score. And that's how it ended up being against Cartersville.
And then even though we were behind 19-14, we were driving late in the fourth quarter. A couple of minutes left, we were down about our 35-yard line. It was 4th and 3, and we didn't make it. We'd already made 1 4th down conversion. And it's 4th and 3, and I guess they just see us. We wouldn't pass, so they put every man in the box,
right,
and stopped us on
even then, I mean, you look at the Tay Harris touchdown in the second half, where he was able to. They knew we were going to run the ball. In fact, it was the wild dog that we ran, and Tay Harris just broke 2 tackles and went in for the touchdown. Down the field is Bill Lundy. Bill, you got really a first-hand look at Isaiah, and we know he got hurt last week, but you've got to admire his grit, going out there, hobbling on one foot, hurting out there, but still played the whole rest of the game.
Andrew, he's a young man that if he's going to come out of the game, it's going to have to be somebody else taking him out.
Yeah.
Isaiah limped over here. They taped it twice to just get the tape as tight as they could. But listen, we know he was in a diminished capacity playing in the second half. And Joe McClendon, you said it, that was a big difference in the game. He's a guy that carries the football. He runs the offense. I think Andrew, it even hurt him pushing off his foot to throw the ball.
It did. I mean, he could not plan on that right foot to throw, so he didn't have the zing in it. Throwing to Tay Harris when Tay was open.
And we know the pressure that comes along with being a Cedartown Bulldog quarterback. And, folks, tonight you're going to be hearing a young man's name who we have not been calling out except late in the game. That's number 2, Wyatt Mosley. I've seen this young man play on junior varsity football. Andrew, he's a very poised young man. He's very poised. I mean, usually when you get to this point in the season, anybody that's playing at all is a seasoned veteran, so I'm looking for great things. But I'll say this, look for the Bulldogs. I think one of you guys must have said it. I think, Andrew, you said it on the pregame. Running the football, controlling the tempo. We need to protect this young quarterback. Put him in a position to have good things happen. Don't hurt his confidence early in the game. Do things that will give him an opportunity to succeed. And by the way, he had a beautiful sister that was last year's homecoming queen, and she was in the parade yesterday.
Yeah.
You know she's here. All the homecoming festivities, guys, you both know this. It can be a distraction.
It can be.
We're praying and hoping that Wyatt Mosley has the game of his life. But don't forget, he's a 15-year-old sophomore. He still has to ride with his mom and dad to drive a car.
That's true. And, Bill, this is a game where we might see some other positions, some different names out there, or, some of the younger guys getting chances. Maybe just to protect some of our main guys. But, Bill, we talked about it in the pregame show. We've got those 2 weeks off after tonight before the playoffs start, especially with Isaiah's injury at QB. That's going to give him time not only with this game but also the next 2 weeks to get healthy for the playoffs. And even then, you might could use him sparingly in the first round, have him ready to go in the second round.
Well, much mixed feelings whenever you're resting for 2 weeks. That means you're inactive, you're not playing games. And you guys, we've talked about it in Major League Baseball and some other sports. Layoffs can be bad. But for Isaiah Johnson, he's going to have 3 weeks to recuperate and recover, and the Bulldogs will have 2 weeks. Football's a little different.
Yeah.
Week to week, the reason we don't have 3 games a week is the human body cannot take 3 football games a week. So, Andrew, I'm hoping. Joe, you know how it felt after some of those games? You started all 4 years as a Bulldog, a 4-year letterman. Your body doesn't recover even when you're that young. 2 weeks may be a good thing, Andrew. I'm not going to look at it as a bad thing, but the 2-week layoff, the 2-week period. And, guys, are we pretty sure we'll have at least one playoff game?
Yeah, we'll have at least one home playoff game,
yes,
Joe.
That's correct. We will be playing Region 6 4A, which has teams.
Teams such as Kale.
Right now, the leader up there is Cambridge, Blessed Trinity. Kale's in 3rd place. Westminster's in 4th place.
Okay.
We would play Kale if it stayed this way, but
they have maybe 2 weeks to go in their season.
There's a couple of the teams still have this week and next week to play, and I know Blessed Trinity and Cambridge, they've got to play next week.
Yeah.
And that could change the lineup here in 6-4A, but Westminster comes in 2-7 right now, and so some of their stats, they've scored 111 points and allowed 294.
Okay.
Their average scores are like 14, and their average points allowed is like 37.
Oh, so that's whoa.
This is the first time we've ever played Woodland of Cartersville, so they've always been, up in 5A most of the time.
Guys, let me put a question in here to both of y'all. I know this is a region game. I know it's a region game, and I know we're favored to win. Is there any scenario if Cartersville loses that we tie for the region title?
I don't think so, and I think because of the head-to-head.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But also, you know, again, I could be wrong on that. It just depends on how this region, and this is a new region, how this region would determine tiebreaker scenarios. I really don't think it's likely that Hiram defeats Cartersville. It would be nice to think about, but I just don't think that's going to be a reality of a situation. Cedartown's captains are making their way to the middle of the field. We've actually got the lights out shining over toward the area where the team's going to gather in, but we've got our team captains gathering over. The Bulldogs are one thing we always do for homecoming, guys, is that the teachers, each player chooses a teacher to give their jersey to, and the teachers are wearing the away jerseys, and they get to run through the sign with the football team. I think that's a really cool thing that the team is doing with the faculty of Cedartown High School.
And I always hold my breath just a little bit when that happens. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm out here with the referee and with our captains for the coin toss. That is such a great time of the game. You know, every story. I love to hear the referees giving the instructions. It's just exciting.
Joe, you got those captains?
Yeah, I've got the captains for Woodland will be number 6. That's James Solomon. Number 13, Escobar. How do you pronounce that?
17.
Yeah, his last name is Escobar's Josu.
Number 17.
Number 13.
I'm sorry, 13. That'll be probably Jose Escobar.
And number 55, Josh McBroom, and number 56, Bryson Morgan. For the Dogs, you'll have number 12, Kelly Richardson, number 15, Bryson Harlow, number 19, Quinlan Cothran, and number 57, Lucas Neal.
Guys, we won the toss. Draw your own inferences from that. We won the toss, okay?
I would imagine we'll be kicking, but we'll find out.
Well, let's see here. We are going to first drive. We're going to receive.
Okay.
Take a look at that.
How about that?
You know,
the homecoming sign is up, Bill. It says "Got Game." So "Got Game" is their theme this year.
Like it.
At the homecoming parade, all the floats were kind of based on board games. Beautiful night, beautiful sunset on the west.
It is.
We are geared up and ready to go for homecoming 2024. And the sign, if you're on radio, is it's a black sign with white letters, HOCO 24, Got Game, and the Bulldogs, here they come. Bulldogs wearing their red jerseys with the red jerseys with the silver helmets and the silver breeches. The Woodland Wildcats, all white with white helmets.
You know, we got to mention pregame. They recognized several employees and former employees. This is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and you'll see a lot of pink on the field tonight. The players are wearing a pink sticker on their helmets. You see a lot of the ladies in pink in the stands. A lot of pink. It's like I say, breast cancer awareness, and you know, cancer and breast cancer touches everyone.
Absolutely.
I can't think of anybody that hasn't. So it's recognizing those who have fought hard, and some that have gone on, and some that survived a long fight with breast cancer. I've known several.
I think our head volleyball coach had to take a leave of absence after the season was over as she's battling with breast cancer, and I think that was one of the teachers that were recognized and honored right before the game in the pregame ceremonies. Well, as you heard, Cedartown is going to receive to start out this first quarter, this first half. Cedartown 8-1, Woodland at 2-6 on the season. They've struggled throughout the year. Looks like DeMarcus Gardner is going to be back deep to receive for the Bulldogs, as well as number 11, Davion Smith. The mid guys, Aston Turner. Jewels Davis is standing on the 30-yard line, and Chris Johnson standing on the far end of the 30-yard line. Woodland will be kicking from the 40. Looks like number 17, Nick Miranda, will be kicking it off for the Woodland Wildcats.
He's good. He's kicking from this near hash mark. That's unusual unless he really pushes it, and don't kick it out of bounds.
There's the kick, and it's going to be taken back down at the 2-yard line. DeMarcus Gardner picks it up. He's to the 10, 15, spins down. He'll be tackled at the 18-yard line. And that's where it will be down, and that's where the Dogs will take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Stop made for the Wildcats by number 52, Cam Collins. Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, like Billy said, Wyatt Mosley, number 2 for the Dogs, will be at quarterback, and he's a sophomore.
Get used to that name, guys. He's a really talented young man. I'm very high on him.
How tall is he? He looks pretty tall.
He is, Joe. He's right at 6 foot, and he's still growing, sophomore.
Receiver on the far side, basic wing tee, going to hand the ball off on a run down the right side. Jewels Davis to the 25 and down to the 26-yard line. It'll be a good gain on 1st down of about 6 yards.
Great run by Jewels right off that right tackle.
They're going to give him 7 on the play. 2nd and 3 at the 26. Underway here. Homecoming 2024. Quickly to the line come the Bulldogs. Receiver on the near side, receiver on the other side. Going to hand the ball off again. Spinning is Michael Gibbons Jr. He will be close to a 1st down. He will be tackled about a yard short at the 28. It'll bring up 3rd down and 1 for the Bulldogs.
And number 11, Caleb Dupree. 2-yard gain on the play, 3rd down and 1.
Woodland has a block W on their white helmets. Red and blue trim on their uniforms. 3rd down, 1 yard to go on the short gain by the fullback, Michael Gibbons Jr. Wyatt Mosley, he has got the lowest number on the team, number 2. 2 men in the backfield. It's a direct snap to Jewels Davis. Davis has got the 1st down past the 30 to the 35, still pushing the pile past the 35, and he'll be tackled down at the 36-yard line, maybe 37. 1st and 10 on the Wildcat.
As a Wild Bulldog.
Wild Bulldog. We ain't going to call it Wildcat because we're playing the Wildcats.
We're playing the Woodland Wildcats, so we'll be calling that. I think we'll see that a lot tonight. We'll call it the Wild Dogs.
Wild Dog sounds good to me. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs after the direct snap. Shotgun formation. They hand the ball off on a little sweep down to the left side. It's going to lose a bunch of yardage. It was DeMarcus Gardner on the run on the man in motion, and Woodland caught that in the backfield at a loss of 5 yards.
That play kind of developed a little slow. It was not really a jet sweep. It was kind of a slow sweep, really.
Bill, a little too slow to really gain any kind of yardage there.
Yeah, look, early in the game, you can see a lot of energy, a lot of adrenaline by even a team that is lesser than us, and they snuffed that out. Too slow developing.
Mosley under center. He's going to hand the ball off to Jewels Davis. Davis 30, 35, and toward the 40, dives ahead, and did he stay in bounds? He did not. He did. They've stopped. They've kept the clock running. Got past the original line of scrimmage, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and manageable. It's going to be 3rd down. Actually, it's Rowan Kent, I beg your pardon, who had the handoff. Rowan Kent gains about 10 yards on the play, 11 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 4.
No score in the game, 9 minutes, 5 seconds left to go in the 1st quarter.
No, we have not seen Tay Harris on the field yet. 3rd down and 4. Man in motion is Sam Smith. He gets the ball. He's got the 1st down and more toward midfield. 1st down, Cedartown.
By the way, I can report that Tay Harris will not be playing, as Isaiah Johnson will not, and I do not believe Anderson Kennard's going to play. I'm just letting everybody know that.
Thank you, Bill, for that report on the sideline. The official spot is the Cedartown 48-yard line. 1st and 10 for Cedartown. Mosley brings him to the line. Hand the ball off on a push up the middle. Number 6 with a carry. That's Jacoby Dorsey. Fullback. Gains about 2 or 3 yards right at midfield. It will be a 2-yard gain. They're going to only give him 1 yard. I thought he got to midfield, but they're only going to say a 1-yard gain to the 49. No score early in the ball game. 8:15 to play in the 1st quarter. Cedartown on their opening drive. Been able to convert a couple of 1st downs already. 2nd down and 9. Looks like we might have another wild dog. They're going to hand the ball off to Sam Smith. Sam Smith up the middle, first down to the 40-yard line, right at the marker. They may not give him the first down.
Yeah, he gave it to him.
They did.
He moved.
I thought he dove forward a little bit more than that, but the official put it down right at the first down marker, first down Bulldogs. So I think it was a wild dog, but it was a handoff. Sam Smith got the handoff and pushed forward, and that's his second carry today, and he's had positive yardage on both carries.
You know, we're doing what Cedartown does best, just run it at them.
And again, like we said, when you're down your normal personnel, this is the kind of game. So this is another wild dog, I think. It's going to be number 23 with it again for the Bulldogs. That's Rohan Kent. Gains about 6 yards as he runs off right tackle.
Hey, by the way, guys, Wyatt Mosley's a sophomore. He's the number 2 quarterback. I do not look for him to carry the ball much because who's our number 3 quarterback? I don't even know who that is.
Jed Abrams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, a freshman.
Freshman, yeah.
Second down and 5. It's going to be a gain of 5 on the play. Inside the Woodland 40 at the 38, 37-yard line. This time the wing tee. Some early movement, I think. We do hand the ball off up the middle on a run. It'll be a first down for Cedartown. Didn't catch who ran the ball there. I think it was one of our fullbacks, and we've got a man down for Woodland. So we'll take an injury timeout. 6:39 to play here in the first quarter. No score. Cedartown is driving down on their first drive of the ball game. Let's take this 60-second break. We'll be back right after this on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
George and John Marangakis wish the Bulldogs a winning season and invite everyone to Zorba's after the game or for lunch or dinner. It's Zorba's for delicious choices in American, Italian, and Greek cuisine. From pasta to pizza, chicken and seafood dishes, or delicious juicy steak cooked to perfection, Zorba's friendly staff will serve it hot and fresh with a smile. Dine in or carry out. Call Zorba's at 770-748-8490.
Bring rugged durability and high-grade performance to your home laundry room with a Maytag commercial-grade residential washer. Engineered with powerful parts including a 1/2 horsepower motor and dual-action agitator, it is truly built to last. Shop Rudy Woods Appliance and Home Furnishings today and bring home a powerful washer. Visit the showroom at Rudy Woods Appliance and Home Furnishings in Cedartown, 539 West Avenue, 770-748-7936, or visit them online at www.rudywoods.com.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Young man walking off the field. He's being helped. Jaquavion Price, according to Sam Branch, carried the first down there. Jaquavion Price, we've seen him run the ball. We've seen Rohan Kent. We've seen Sam Smith. We've seen Jewels Davis.
And you know, Bill, we've got a lot of different players playing tonight, and Anderson Kennard's not playing. We've got Lucas Neal in there at center.
Lucas Neal handling the snaps. Wing tee, back to pass. Throwing wide open, leaping, caught by DeMarcus Gardner at the 5-yard line.
Wow.
Listen, guys, that would be an ESPN highlight catch.
Yes, it would.
What a catch.
He went up. He had a vertical leap. I think he knocked his breath out.
Joe, he did.
He's having trouble coming to the sideline.
Joe, he went straight up in the air backwards, and he landed flat on his back. Now, have you guys, either one of them, had the breath knocked out of you before?
Well, I hope that's all.
You're going to die.
I really hope that's all it is. DeMarcus is getting up.
I know.
He may have, he hit the turf pretty hard. I wonder if it kind of contorted him a little bit.
Yep.
He may be seeing the chiropractor in the next 2 weeks. Let's hope that's all it is.
Wait a minute, is that still DeMarcus down out there?
Yeah, that is DeMarcus.
Oh, no. All right, I'm not going to overreact here.
DeMarcus made the incredible catch.
Yes.
It was a kind of a hanging pass there by Wyatt Mosley, and he made the catch there on the 5-yard line. He tried to kind of walk off on his own power, but DeMarcus is still down, so we're going to take another break here. Let's take this 60-second break, and we'll be right back after this on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Bojangles is all about flavor. We've got flavor in our perfectly seasoned chicken, flavorful fixins, hence the name, and all over our seasoned fries. I mean, just look at the seasoning on these fries. Oh, wait, sorry, I forgot you can't see me. Anyway, Bojangles uses traditional Southern recipes with a little zip, a little kick, and a little spice, because we believe that life is too short to be bland.
Hey, Bulldog fans, it's Bow time. Your Cedartown Bojangles at 135 North Main Street in Cedartown.
All right, Cedartown he came off the field just about as soon as we did. First and goal for the Bulldogs. Running it up the middle toward the goal line, and did we get in? Touchdown, Cedartown.
Nothing complicated there. It's line up and knock them out of there, and that's what we did. Guys, have we had the ball that long this first quarter?
Yes.
Was that
Michael Gibbons?
Michael Gibbons Jr. with a touchdown for the Bulldogs. And with 6:08 to play, Cedartown strikes first here in the first quarter, 6-0.
It was a 5-yard run from after a pass that DeMarcus Gardner jumped 10 feet up in the air and caught.
DeMarcus didn't even have a chance to get that out of my mouth before we scored the touchdown. He came off the field under his own power. I think he's okay. I think it was just the breath knocked out of him. Edgar Bermudez to attempt the point after. Wyatt Mosley holds just about all the time anyway. Waiting for the snap. Here it is. The kick is in the air. It looks pretty good. And it is. Cedartown leads 7-0, 6:08 to play here in the first quarter.
Great drive.
Absolutely great drive. We'll take a 30-second break and we'll come back after this word on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Hey, it's the Border Mexican Restaurant located at 718 North Main Street right here in Cedartown. They serve a wide variety of your favorite Mexican food made fresh daily. Great food, great fun. It's great for the whole family. Come see us at the Border Restaurant right here on Main Street in Cedartown, or you can call for takeout at 678-246-1031. The Border Mexican Restaurant is the best Mexican food north of the border. That's the Border Restaurant right here in Cedartown. Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big AA.
Cedartown leads 7-0 after the fullback push by number 7, Michael Gibbons Jr. You know, Joe, you were talking about when we were on the break how Cedartown was able to just about drain the half of the first quarter.
Yes, 8 seconds short of using up half of the first quarter. That's great.
That's Bulldog football right there.
Yeah, clock management. Number 4, number 6 deep for Woodland. Number 4 is Nehemiah Colin.
There's the kick by Bermudez. It's going to be near the goal line. They fumbled it, but they pick it up. He's to the 10, 15, 20, 25, and toward the far sideline, out of bounds at about the 27-yard line. Not a bad return from the goal line.
Now to catch it right on the goal line.
And not to mention a couple of Wildcats over there on the goal line kind of fumbled it a bit, able to get control. Good to see DeMarcus Gardner. He is back out there playing free safety like he normally does.
Well, I feel a lot better. Wow. Scared me to death. That's the last thing we need to happen.
Check that out. A wide out, or a cornerback. Not a free safety. Free safeties are lining up the middle. But DeMarcus is lined up there as a cornerback, and here we go. Shotgun formation, low snap, handoff. Ball. Nope, that's a football helmet that came loose.
I thought it was a ball too, Andrew. Somebody got their helmet knocked off.
It's going to be a loss of 2 yards on the play for the Wildcats, 2nd down and 12. They've stopped the clock at 5:58 for some reason. Someone's helmet did come off.
3-yard loss on the play, 2nd down and 13.
So it is a 3-yard loss back to the 24. Now the clock's running. 5:50 to play in the first quarter. Who's the quarterback for Woodland?
Number 16.
Joe? 16. That is J.D. Trail.
That's a good quarterback name.
It sure is. Trail in the shotgun. He's going to throw a quick pass. It's intercepted by DeMarcus Gardner. Gardner to the 30, to the 20. He's wide open for the end zone. Touchdown, DeMarcus Gardner on the pick six.
What a play. He stepped in front of the receiver on a kind of a skinny post route, Joe and Andrew. What a player he is, DeMarcus Gardner.
And he kind of tipped the ball up and caught it.
You see him read it? He read it from the snap of the ball. Great play.
Nothing wrong with DeMarcus.
No. 24 yards out. Wow.
That was just
We
a thing of beauty right there.
Team. We really do. Wow.
I'm telling you.
I had maybe some false worry before the game with three guys like Tay and Isaiah and Kennard not playing, but boy.
We're going to go for two. Here's the snap. The throw is going to be complete to DeMarcus Gardner. He tries to evade a tackle, but he's not going to get to the end zone, so that's going to be.
Well, he didn't have a man covering him.
Yeah.
You know, if they had done a quick snap, they might have gotten it before they had a defensive man out there. But
I tell you, if he runs that, he might have gotten it in the end zone, but as it is, Cedartown goes for two and fails. It's 13-0, 5:27 to play in the first quarter. This 30-second break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Cedartown High School football is brought to you by Automedic, your local automotive mechanic. 770-324-5544. Automedic is located at 4582 Buchanan Highway. That's the old Highway 27 at the foot of Dugdown Mountain. Jesse and the staff at Automedic can repair any vehicle, engine rebuilds, diagnostics, oil changes, minor repairs, or upgrades on your car. Automedic can do it all. Call them today at 770-324-5544 or visit them at 4582 Buchanan Highway. That's Automedic.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Welcome back. Cedartown leads 13-0 on the pick six by DeMarcus Gardner. Edgar Bermudez to kick it. There it goes toward the end zone. He'll be picking up at the 2-yard line. And he's going to get toward the 20, and he'll be wrapped up before the 20, about the 18-yard line, and that's where Woodland will take over again, about the same spot they were when the interception occurred.
That was number 6 running that back, James Solomon.
Guys, do you notice how many times our number 13, Sam Smith, makes the kickoff tackle?
Oh, yes.
He was in on that one.
Wildcats will take over 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line.
First and 10 from the 18. Again, it's their quarterback, J.D. Trail, senior, lines up in the spread, and they're going to try to run it around the right side. He's got some running room. He gets about 5 yards on the play. Runs out of bounds to stop the clock. Quarterback keep.
Forced out of bounds for the Bulldogs by number 33, Juelz Davis. 5-yard gain on the play, 2nd down and 5.
It'll be a 5-yard gain. 5:16 to play here in the first quarter. Again, they run the spread formation, 2 receivers on the near side, a man in the backfield, the running back, and a man on the far side as well on the short end. And he's going to put that receiver in motion. Here's the snap. He's going to throw it, almost intercepted there by Juelz Davis. He was kind of running that little route, and Billy almost picked it off.
Yeah, and I was not only, Juelz Davis, he does it on the offensive side of the ball, but he sniffed it out. And look, I want to mention real quick, number 23, Rohan Kent.
Yeah.
Rohan Kent is a sophomore, and he has really developed an eye for the football, and he is no longer a sophomore. He's playing like a veteran. Love that young man.
3rd down and 5 for Woodland on the incomplete pass. And they're weary about throwing a little quick slant again like they did.
Yeah, you better believe it.
DeMarcus Gardner is defending the receiver here on the near side. 2 on the short side of the field and 2 in the backfield. Here's the snap. Trail passes and incomplete. He had a man wide open there on the sideline for a first down, but he just missed it. Tried to get it to Cam Williams, the senior wide receiver and running back for the Wildcats. That's going to bring up 4th and 5, and that'll force Woodland to punt it. I'm looking for a punt return for a touchdown tonight. Does that sound good?
That's about the only thing that has not happened this year, isn't it? And look who's deep, number 18 for Cedartown, Bryant Waddell, sophomore.
Back to receive for the Bulldogs, number 18.
Number 17 is their punter, Nick Miranda.
He's the same. He's the same who kicks the field. Who kicks
off?
Andrew, I'm letting you pick my lottery numbers if he breaks this one back.
Well, there's the punt. He pops it up. I don't think it's going to get to him.
No.
Going to take a Bulldog bounce and roll dead at the 46-yard line of Cedartown, and that's where the Bulldogs will take over with 4 minutes and 57 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Already 13-0 Cedartown. Cedartown spent half the quarter running down the field and scoring on an offensive drive, and then on the second play from scrimmage for Woodland, we intercept and score on that play, and now we've got the ball back in good field position on our own 46.
Well, you know, when you have a sophomore quarterback and his first drive results in an 8-minute touchdown, you know, that's a confidence builder. And that's what we need for this young man to have. Isaiah's got a 3-week recovery time, but Wyatt Mosley certainly has done a really good job running the Bulldog offense.
He's in the shotgun, back to pass. No, he hands the ball off.
I didn't
shift around the left side. Number 3 is Ashton Turner. He's got himself a first down.
He had me fooled on that one.
He fooled me. Did he fool you, Bill?
He did.
Did you follow him?
No, I didn't follow him. And I don't know if it's because I'm getting old or he just faked me out.
Well, Ashton Turner normally lines up as a receiver, but he got the handoff. That was
he did flip it in front of him. Did you notice that?
A beautiful handoff there by Wyatt Mosley over there to Ashton Turner. First down for the Bulldogs inside Woodland territory at the 43-yard line.
If you've lost a set of car keys, please see the front gate. A set of car keys has been turned in to the front gate.
Calhoun leads Heritage 7-0 in the first quarter. Rockmart 14-0 lead over Murray County. All right, here we go. Running are the Bulldogs. First down again.
Is that Jules Davis?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Jules Davis gets the handoff and runs up the middle for first down.
Okay, guys, let's estimate. Jules Davis is about 5'8", 5'9". Looks like he weighs probably 160. He runs like a 240-pound fullback. Strong fella, Jules Davis.
Wyatt Mosley, the sophomore quarterback, getting the start tonight in place of Isaiah Johnson. Quickly, we come to the line. Just a classic wing tee, put a man in motion, hand it to Rowan Kent. Kent gets tripped up as he tries to get across the line of scrimmage. They may give him a yard or two. Looks like they're going to give him a couple. Yeah, 2-yard gain on that.
Guys,
second down and 8.
You still see that we're taking, the full 35 seconds every single running play, and we're up 13-0. 3 minutes in the first quarter. We're taking every bit of that time.
Second down and 8. Under center again, receiver on the far side, man in motion. I think there was a fumble on the snap, and we were able to fall back on it. We lost a couple of yards. It's going to go back to the original line of scrimmage. Bill, that play kind of blew up at the start.
Right away, never a good exchange. Wyatt never had his hands on it. It dropped right in front of him. Instead of trying to pick it up, Joe, he wisely just fell on it.
And we've got a new center, we've got a new quarterback. Yep. You expect that in their first ball game like this. I bet they worked on it all week, but you would expect a little mix-up sometime in the exchange between the center and quarterback when you've got 2 new guys in there.
Well, guys, I think we all can agree that Wyatt Mosley, so far as a young 15-year-old sophomore, he's running the offense quite well.
Yes. Third down and 9, receiver on the far side, under center. He's going to roll around to the right. He's looking. He's going to run it himself to the 20 and brought down at the 19-yard line. It's going to be short of the first down by about 2 yards. It'll bring up 4th down and 2. I tell you, Wyatt made something out of nothing right there. There was nobody open.
And he did one of those veteran things. He didn't see a man open. He tucked it down and ran it.
We'll see if we go for it here. This would be a long field goal here. We could probably make it, but I think we're going to go for it. At least maybe try to draw them off sides. And they did jump. Wow. They absolutely jumped.
That's exactly what we were planning on.
First flag of the ball game. It's offsides on the Woodland Wildcats. First down, Cedartown.
Wow. Either that's a poor scouting report by Woodland or we really barked them offsides.
Well, it takes out the field goal question there. 2:01 to play. Now we got a whistle and timeout called by Woodland. We'll take it with them. 2:01 to play in the first quarter. Cedartown 13-0 lead over Woodland. Let's take this 60-second break. We'll return after this.
Live Wire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Livewire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Livewire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and priced to sell. Live Wire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings. Cedar Stream, the industry leader in screen printed apparel. They offer screen printing, embroidery, and signs and banners. At Cedar Stream, they have a fully automated screen printing facility here in Cedartown with the ability to efficiently and effectively distribute products all over the United States. Cedar Stream is a local family-run business with a big vision. Contact Cedar Stream today to find out what they can do for you. 800-686-7488 or cedarstream.com. Cedar Stream, shirts, it's what we do.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big AA.
1st and 10 at the Woodland 14 for the Bulldogs. Out of the timeout, Woodland just had to regroup after the offside penalty. Receiver on the far side. We're on the near side hash. Wing T as Wyatt Mosley, the sophomore quarterback, is under center. He hands the ball off. Juels Davis to the 10, to the 5, still on his feet inside the 5 to about the 4.
Guys, I haven't even made a comment about the crowd, but I'm looking back at the home side. We're packed. We got a full house here tonight for homecoming 2024.
This is almost as big as the Cartersville crowd.
It really is. Look at this.
They're going to mark him down at the 6. It'll be 2 yards short of the first down. 2nd and 2. A pretty good game, though, on first down for Juels Davis.
By the way, I do have one Polk County event page thing to say. There was a single line, and they didn't open the gates up till 6:30. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying.
2nd and 2. We're all bunched up on a traditional. It's going to be a handoff. There's Michael Gibbons Jr. around the left side. He was barely touched. Touchdown for the Bulldogs.
6-yard run by Michael Gibbons Jr. with.
Well, he runs so hard.
Yes.
6 yards out, he makes it look so easy, but it's not. I love that young man. What a nice run by him. Michael Gibbons Jr. You know, Frank calls him Mikey. Michael Gibbons Jr. Well, we are putting a hammer on him. We're still in the first quarter, folks. It's 20-0. Oh, we're going to try it again. Look at that.
Going to go for 2. The pass is going to be a bit overthrown, intended for number 19, Quinlan Cothran, just a bit too far.
The 2-point conversion is no good.
Well, you know, it's good that we can practice the 2-point conversion because you never know in the playoff when that might be important.
Okay, guys, hang on a second. Do some math with me.
It's 19. They put 7 on the board. It should be 19-0.
It just hit me. Hey, but when you're the home team, you put the numbers up there, right? I don't know what happened.
I think they'll correct that here in just a moment.
It's 19-0.
We're going to keep it right here. It is 19-0 Cedartown with 1:16 to play here in the first quarter. So once again, the Dogs doing what they do when they get the ball. They just run it down the field and score. Again, they've yet to correct the scoreboard. It should be 19-0.
Well, folks, I can take a deep sigh of relief right now because, you know, we had so many guys out. You get a little worried. I'm just going to say it. I got a little worried, but we're handily winning this game 19-0 with 1:16 in the first quarter.
Well, you know, you worry about homecoming distraction and out. You know, you've won, you know, your second region and you're going to the playoffs.
There's the kick toward the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. Every kick that Bermudez has kicked tonight has been longer and longer and longer. And that third kick off we've had, he boots it into the end zone, and Woodland will take over at the 20-yard line.
That was about 3 yards deep.
You know, I said this earlier. We've all said it. Edgar Bermudez, he's a weapon for us. He's a real weapon. What a kicker. And he's a senior, too, guys.
So here come the Wildcats. They have not made it past the 50-yard line yet. They barely made it past the 30. Shotgun, here's a snap. Trail hands it off to the running back, and he's not going to get anything. It's going to lose about 3 yards.
You know, they only have about 60 players on their team.
I thought we were the only ones with that problem.
No. Yeah. They've got 17 freshmen, 15 sophomores, 16 juniors, and 12 seniors.
Another 3-yard loss. 2nd down and 13 for the Wildcats. J.D. Trail, the senior quarterback, in there with him. Running back, he's got the tailback in there. He's got a couple of wide receivers, one on each side. Snap to him. Going to throw it. He's completed the pass to number 5, Traver Groves.
Number 16, J.D. Trails pass is complete.
And it's going to be a gain of about 4 yards, bring up 3rd down and 9.
Woodland has a good little quarterback. Well, he's not little. He's a pretty tall guy. He's got a good arm. He can zip it out there.
Woodland may let the clock run out. There's only 10 seconds left here in the first quarter, and that's just what they're going to do. We'll take this 60-second break as we come to the end of the first quarter. Cedartown has dominated in time of possession in this quarter. We'll be back after this 60-second break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
In the first quarter, your score.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
We are back as we head to the second quarter of play. Cedartown leading 19-0 over the Woodland Wildcats as we flip ends of the field. Don't forget at halftime we'll have the homecoming court presentation on the radio and on NFHS Network and YouTube, including the crowning of the homecoming queen. And Bill Lundy will do his very best to find the homecoming queen and get a good interview.
An annual tradition. I love doing it.
I see our principal down there is dressed in his Sunday best.
Looks good.
3rd down and 8 for the Wildcats. Here's the snap. He's in trouble, and he's going to be brought down behind the line. A sack of the quarterback trail. A loss of a lot of yardage back to the 15, maybe the 15-yard line. And Woodland will be forced to punt from inside their 10-yard line. That play blew up pretty quickly, Bill.
It did.
And they got a man down. Do they not?
Looks like they do.
Yeah.
Hope it's not their quarterback.
The fifth-place prize for $500 is D. Little. Congratulations to
well, if I had to give
Cedartown's got a man down.
Quick summary of the first quarter. Of course, all Cedartown, the yardage has got to be way over Woodland. 19-0 lead. It's been all Cedartown. Our young quarterback, Wyatt Mosley, filling in for Isaiah Johnson, has done a superlative job.
Jacoby Dorsey was the Bulldog that was slow to get up.
Oh, I don't want to hear that. Don't say that. Was that who it was?
Looks like he's staying out there, though.
Okay.
So they're going to wind the clock and start it back up. 4th down and 15.
Back deep to receive for the Bulldogs, number 18, Bryant Waddell.
Once again, Bryant Waddell stands on the 50-yard line to receive the punt. He might could come forward a few yards here. Here's the snap, the kick. Popped up in the air. He calls for it, and he makes the catch at the 46-yard line. So that's where the Bulldogs will take over. Once again, great field position inside Woodland territory.
By the way, Bryant Waddell fielded that punt. And I want to say this about, I returned punts in high school and some in college, and I'll say this to you. Stop it, catching the ball, saves 10 or 15 or 20 yards of letting the ball roll. Good job by Bryant Waddell.
Yeah, he's a sophomore.
Usually DeMarcus Gardner would be the guy for that, but they may be taking it a little easy for DeMarcus after he got the wind knocked out of him. And it could be by design anyway. All right, 1st and 10 for Cedartown at the 46. Mosley under center. Puts a man in motion. Hands the ball off to the fullback. It's Michael Gibbons Jr. tries to get some yardage. He's going to gain about 3 after first contact right at the line of scrimmage. Push the pile forward about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
By the way, last week, Patrick Juice Gardner was here on the sidelines. You know, he signed and plays for Mississippi College over in Mississippi. And he's got a broken foot, but he was here. And number 7 reminds me of him. Michael Gibbons reminds me of him.
He really does.
don't think y'all saw this, but one of Woodland's players was in our huddle for a second.
Oops. All right, back to pass is Mosley. It's going to be complete to DeMarcus Gardner. He's going to have himself a touchdown again. Touchdown DeMarcus Gardner, touchdown Cedartown.
Hey, that was a great pass, but it was a little short, so DeMarcus came back, circled back around, and caught it right in front of the defender, and then he spun off of the defender and scored.
Well, that's going to go down in the books as a 43-yard touchdown pass, but DeMarcus Gardner really made Wyatt Mosley look good on that play. He's a little underthrown.
Yes.
He still got it out there high, but he didn't quite get it deep enough. DeMarcus came back, made the catch, touchdown. That's what the record books are going to show. 43-yard touchdown, 25-0.
We may go for two again. We've still got. Nope. We're going to go for the extra point. Here comes Bermudez.
Number 84, Adrian Bermudez, on to attempt the point after.
Play clock down to 15. Got plenty of time to kick it. Edgar marks off his spot. Here's the snap. The kick is in the air. It looks good. And yes, sir, it is right through there for the extra point. The score is 27-0 with 10 minutes, 30 seconds left to play here in the first half. 30-second break. We'll be right back after this word from our Bulldog sponsors on the Big Double A.
Woodland 0.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Well, the scoreboard had it wrong after the last score, and then I had it wrong after this score. It is actually 26-0, so apologies to those listening on radio and watching on our social media platforms. Here's the kick by Bermudez. It's a line drive kick this time, and it's going to be taken in the end zone. That's a touchback.
Yeah, that's about 5 yards deep in the end zone.
If he kicks it on a line like that, I don't care if it's high in the air, if it's a liner. If you can get it in the end zone, it doesn't matter.
The Wildcats will take over. First and 10.
I mean, I hope some college is looking at Edgar Bermudez as a kicker.
Andrew, I was just thinking that young man, he's got a strong leg. It's only going to get stronger, but when you can kick it through the end zone as a high school senior, that's something to take notice of. Listen, we need to get that young. He needs to be playing somewhere.
Sign that young man.
Agreed. He's also a great fellow, too. Just a great guy.
He really is. All right. Here we go with Woodland. J.D. Trail. Tailback behind him. Snap. Going to throw it to the left side, complete to the 25. And he'll stay in bounds. After about a 6-yard gain, they're going to give him 6 on the play.
You know, that's about the only pass they've thrown is that one over in the flat, and DeMarcus is the defender. And, I expect another interception before the night's over with if they keep doing that.
Listen, there's been a couple that were close, even after the pick 6. 2nd down and 4, probably their best play on first down tonight. Receiver on each side, tailback. Hand the ball off to the tailback. He's going to run around the right side, trying to find the corner. He's going to have the first down. He'll be slid down there at the 35-yard line. Actually, they're going to give him to the 36, but that's going to be enough for a Woodland first down. Their first down of the night.
Ashton Turner in on the tackle. I love that young man, too.
He was tackled inbounds, so the clock will run as the chains are reset. 26-0. Cedartown leads with 9:35 to play in the first half.
In homecoming. Homecoming 24. Good night.
Dogs got game. That's their theme this year.
I got a full report on the pep rally, guys. Anybody there that they lost their hearing for an hour.
Was it crunk?
Unbelievable.
1st and 10 for Woodland at the 36. Here's the snap. Hand off to the tailback again. He's not going to get much that time. He's going to be wrapped up. He's not going to get anything. He's going to lose 2 or 3 yards again.
By the way, Quinlan Cothran was one of our captains tonight, and I'm such a big fan of that young man. Andrew, is this his first year playing?
His first year, and it'll be his only year
Unbelievable.
At the high school level. He's a 4-year starter in basketball, and They were able to talk him into playing football this year, and I think he wishes he had got into it a little earlier.
I think so, too. He's really been a great contributor.
2nd down and 13 after the 3-yard loss. 2 men in the backfield, 2 tight receivers on the right side. Quarterback back to pass. He's going to be wrapped up and sacked. Who got him?
Number 55.
Number 55. That is for the Bulldogs, Jacoby Diamond.
He was there in a hurry.
Guys, did y'all hear what Sam just played on the PA?
What'd he say?
No, it's what he played. He played a sound like this. You know, that's exactly how you feel on a sack, isn't it?
Yes.
You don't need words, you need
Ha 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 ha.
8 minutes left to go in the first half. Cedartown leading 26-0 over Woodland.
3rd down and 19 for Woodland. 2 receivers far side, 1 to the near side on the short end of the field. Here's the snap. Trail going to throw it up the middle. It's complete, and they've got a first down. Number 5 with the catch.
No first down.
Taylor Groves.
That was
I'm sorry.
18.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're looking at the wrong stick.
I was looking at the wrong stick.
I do that all the time, Andrew. Yeah, but yeah, it'll be 4th down and 9.
I pulled a Joe.
9.5. Yeah,
I pulled a Joe.
I've done that many times.
It's 4th down and 9. Thank you.
Yes. Joe, do you do that occasionally?
Occasionally. Well, I'm looking through my binoculars and I only see one stick, and I think that's allowed the game.
See, Joe, I don't have that excuse. I'll tell you one thing. They're letting them play. There's only been 1 penalty in this entire ball game, and that was the offside penalty. Waddell back to receive the punt. He's standing on the 26-yard line. There's the snap. And the punt. He pops the punt up. It did turn on him. It's going to drop and roll, take a Woodland bounce and a roll. And it's going to be down at the 22-yard line.
Guys, we had arms all over that. We almost blocked that one.
Oh, yeah, we had a rush on it. There were about 7 men in the backfield.
Well, we are readily and easily in command of this football game, 26-0 with 6:53. I don't know if Coach Akers is one of those kind of coaches, but you could do a little experimenting with plays, with runs, with players. He may do that. I don't know. Maybe we need to wait through the first half. Great game for the Bulldogs. Solid region game. It's a region game. Playing solid. Playing heads up. We're not daydreaming. We're really playing hard.
All right, Cedartown will take over again. Here's the snap. Give it off on the right side sweep to number 6, Jacoby Dorsey. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but I don't think he's going to make it. He's going to lose a yard. Back to the 21-yard line.
Number 6, Jacoby Dorsey on the carry. 1 yard loss on the play. 2nd down and 11.
I think Woodland, they do have 1 first down, Joe, but they're really mostly negative yards.
Yes, they are.
They may have a net of maybe just a less than 10, maybe around 10 yards when we get to the halftime.
I was going to ask you guys, are they in positive territory with their yardage?
Well, maybe that 1 or 2 passes might overall, but I think their rushing yardage will be negative.
I think so. 2nd and 11. Mosley hands the ball off on a sweep to the right side, and we're to the left side. We get ahead of the 25-yard line. It was number 23 for Cedartown, Rohan Kent, the 10th grade running back, gains about 4 or 5 yards, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 7 at the 25. We'll find out at halftime. My awesome mother, Rita Carter, not only on stats, but also feeds the press box with all her treats.
She does. Wait a minute. What you bring tonight, I need to know.
They're probably all gone now.
Andrew,
sorry.
Andrew, what about me?
I'm sorry. Mosley back to pass, rolls to his right now, keeps it, is going to run for it, and he's going to be tackled down at the 25-yard line, and that's probably going to bring up our first punt of the night.
By the way, this experience for Wyatt is so valuable, isn't it, Joe? I mean, for him to be in the game
definitely.
as a sophomore. Listen, we don't know what's going to happen in 3 weeks. Isaiah, by the way, I didn't get a final report on his injury, but I think it's quite serious. So he's got 3 weeks to recover and get in the game, and Wyatt's.
Well, you never know.
I know. Yeah.
You know, we initially were thinking it was a.
I know.
It was a rolled ankle. We've heard also bone bruise as a possible thing.
Yeah.
And honestly, bone bruise may be the best case scenario.
Yes.
We've got time called. Woodland takes their second time out of the half with 4 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Let's take this 60-second break. We'll be right back after this.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673. Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Edgar Bermudez punts the ball. He actually punts it the classic way. Because if you remember last week against Cartersville, we were teeing it up and then, in a sense, trying field goals, but they were counted as punts. That time was actually an actual punt where he got the snap and kicked it himself.
Andrew, is that the first time he's punted?
That's the first time he's punted in that style, in the classic punting style. And that ball rolled inside the 15-yard line.
You see it climbing up there? Wow. Didn't know that. Didn't know that.
Last week, we had those. We lined up for field goals. We just ended up punting it instead. With Sam Smith, Sam Smith has a broken hand and he's unavailable to punt for us, although he is out there playing. Here's a snap to Trail. Trail hands the ball off to the running back. He goes around left side. He's still on his feet and still free. He breaks free, and he might be gone for a touchdown. Let's see if Aston Turner can catch him. He will bring him down at the 40-yard line.
Wow.
Broken coverage there by Cedartown, and that's the biggest play of the night for the Woodland Wildcats, and that might take him out of negative territory in the run category. I think that was James Solomon, the running back, if I'm not mistaken. And it's a first down for Woodland. Inside Bulldog territory at the 40. And, Bill, you just got to tip your hat to it.
You do. Yeah, look, this team has pursued wide very well, and the quarterback has a good arm. They're a threat to hit a play like that, and they just did. Big play for Woodland.
Inside 4 minutes to go in the first half. Woodland is inside Bulldog territory at the Dogs' 40. Two in the backfield, including and the quarterback as well. He'll fake the handoff and keep it, and he'll be tackled down after about 4-yard gain on the play. Sam Smith with the tackle there, Joe.
Easily the best drive of the game for Woodland. 26-0 Dogs on top with 3:30 to go first half.
Without a doubt.
For Woodland, best drive.
Without a doubt. No, this is their first time, I believe, Bill. Second down and 6 at the Bulldog 36. Trail, shotgun, hand the ball off, bounces off a tackle, but he won't bounce off that one. Number 6 on the run there, James Solomon, gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss. Back to the 40. Way back. That'll make it third down and 10. Joe, that was back to the line of scrimmage.
Yes. That was a great pursuit by the Dogs on that tackle.
The homecoming court representatives are lining up outside the field house, ready to come on the field as soon as we get done with the first half of play. Third down and 10 for the Wildcats. Again, they're in the spread. Two receivers on the near side, on the short side of the field, one on the right, on the left side. Here's the snap. Going to throw it off the hands and incomplete, intended for number 10.
Those are the kind of passes you're supposed to catch.
Joe, he flinched a little bit. Did you see that?
Yes.
He looked at number 6, Jacoby Dorsey, and went, I think I value the remainder of my senior year more than this catch.
So it's fourth down and 10 after the negative play on the tackle for loss. They throw an incomplete pass on third down. It's going to be 4th and 10.
2:18 left to go in the half. It looks like they're going to punt it.
Yeah, I would think they don't want to give Cedartown that good a field position with 2:18 left. I mean, we could definitely score. Here's the snap. The punt is away. It's a high punt. We field the fair catch there at the 14-yard line by number 18 once again, and Bryant Waddell. That's where the Bulldogs will take it with 2 minutes and 12 seconds to go here in the first half.
Let's do some broadcast coaching right now, guys. 2:12 in the first half. Joe, Andrew, do you try to take it into the end zone? Do you stay conservative and just run the ball?
No,
I think you just do what you normally do.
Agreed. Don't get fancy. Line up, knock them out there and hand it off.
What you don't want to do is throw a pick.
No.
Remember, they receive in the second half. Because we won the toss and elected to receive the kick.
It took up 8 minutes on that first quarter for the first touchdown.
Mosley will hand the ball off. He's got some running room. He's free. He's to the 45, 50. Jewels Davis, 30 to the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. He's going to score. Touchdown.
What? How many yards was that? 86?
Well, it was on about the 15-yard line, 14-yard line.
86-yard touchdown run by Jewels Davis.
Right off of right tackle.
Listen, he just outrun everybody, didn't he? Wow.
He did. The guy that was chasing him ran out of gas about the 10-yard line. About the 10-yard line.
Well, listen, Bill, you got to credit the cut that Jewels made.
Oh, yeah.
And that's when he finally just gave it up. Here's Edgar Bermudez to attempt the point after.
Well, so much for coaching philosophy. Hand the ball to Jules Davis and get out of the way.
Extra point is up and good. It is 33-0 with 1 minute, 59 seconds to go in the first half. We'll take this 30-second break. We'll be back with the kickoff right after this.
Hey football fans, this is Representative Trey Kelly, and you're listening to Cedartown Bulldog Football on WGAA Cedartown. I want to wish all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders a safe and successful season. You've worked hard to represent us on the field, and I'm proud to represent you in the Georgia House of Representatives. Again, this is Representative Trey Kelly, and I want to thank you for listening to the Big Double A. Go Dogs!
Paid for by Kelly for House.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Well, guys, it just goes on to show that we don't know what we're talking about. Jewels Davis, a quick score, 1:59 to go. We might even score another one. Who knows? It depends on what Woodland does here in this last 2 minutes. Edgar Bermudez to kick it off from the 40-yard line, right in the middle of the field. Man, that was a pretty run there by Jewels Davis.
He's exciting to watch.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and on TV.
There's the kick toward the end zone, and it will be caught on the 1-yard line. He's to the 5, he's to the 10, runs north and south, or east and west mostly, and he'll go out of bounds at the 16-yard line. 1:53 to play here in the first half. Woodland fields it right on the 1-yard line and runs it up to the 16. Don't forget, folks, at halftime, the homecoming court presentation. We'll have that live on the Big Double A, plus we'll have some scores and stats from the first half. The Cedartown Bulldog Band will not be performing their regular halftime show today due to the homecoming activities, but you will hear the dulcet tones of the CHS Jazz Band, who is on the field.
Yep.
Or on the track over there.
By the way, you can file this first half under the Bulldogs taking care of business, and that's what we're doing so far.
Trail gets, bad snap, fumble. It's on the ground. The running back picks up the snap. He's going to gain some yards, and he might score. 40, 45, 50. We might catch him, though, from behind. It'll be DeMarcus Gardner assisted by number 3, Aston Turner, who tackles him. That was almost disaster turned into a big gain there for Woodland to the 25-yard line.
You know, that happens a lot when you have a little miscue on a play or handoff or fumble.
You know, Bill, I think our defense may have given up on that play a little too quick.
From a shotgun snap, it was on the ground kicking around, and the running back wisely picked it up, and boy, he shot out of there like a missile.
He really did.
How many yard gain was that? Like 70 yards.
It was from the 16-yard line to the Bulldog 25.
It puts them in business with 1:24 to go in the first half.
They may try a couple of passes here. We'll see. Now we got a whistle, and looks like Woodland will take their final timeout of the half. So with 1 minute and 10 seconds to play here in the first half, it is 33-0. Cedartown leads. Let's take a 30-second break, and we'll return right after this word from Bulldog sponsors of the Big Double A.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Back to Cedartown Memorial Stadium at Doc Harris Field. 1:10 to play in the first half. Dogs lead the Wildcats 33-0. Woodland after a big run off of a fumbled snap.
Go Dogs!
Woodland will have the ball at the Cedartown 25-yard line. Trail in the shotgun. Fumble the snap again, and he falls back on top of it. No, did we get it? We did. We pick up the loose ball. Cedartown's going to score on the stupid score. That is Jewels Davis again. What? Jewels Davis touchdown on the fumble recovery.
You called it, Andrew. You called it.
75-yard return.
Andrew said we may score again, depending on what Woodland did. Well,
listen, that was just a repeat, wasn't it? Jewels Davis. What a game that young man is having.
Scoop and score. A score on offense and a score on defense.
Wow, so exciting.
39-0, 57 seconds to go in the first half. Edgar Bermudez in to attempt the extra point to make it 40-0. Snap is down, kick is up. Looks good. Yep, it's good. 40-0. Cedartown leads the Woodland Wildcats with less than a minute to go in the first half. 40-0. 30-second break. We'll be right back after this.
Whether your dream floats or rolls, whether it's a business opening or a home closing, whatever your path, it all starts here. Welcome to Kinder Banking. Welcome to Coosa Valley Credit Union. No bankers, just neighbors. Coosa Valley Credit Union. Experienced, always nearby, and anyone can join.
Federally insured by NCUA.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Jewels Davis with a scoop and score to make it 40-0. Cedartown leading with 57 seconds to go. Again, Bill, just taking care of business.
That's it. I mean, look, what an exciting play. I love to see those big breakaway runs. Hey, Jewels Davis has a little speed, doesn't he? I don't think that 540.
Yeah, there's the kick by, it's going to be a squib kick. And they touch the ball. They don't see it, and we might get on top of that. No, Woodland's going to pick it up. But again, that ball was knocked down and almost disastrous for Woodland again. Woodland will have the ball on the 18-yard line. I'm telling you, Woodland's been close to disaster a few times, and they have had disaster a few times. That time they almost turned the ball over inside the 20.
Man, it's not Halloween, but trick or treat Woodland. Whoa, boy.
I'm telling you what.
40-0. Wow, and we're not even at the halftime mark. 51 seconds.
We'll see what the defense does here for the Bulldogs. You know they're going to be full throttle here all the way to the end of the half, regardless of the score. As far as they're concerned, it's 0-0. Shotgun snap, hand the ball off on a quick handoff, runs around right tackle. He's going to be tackled down at the 20-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 2 yards on the play. And the clock is running. Less than 35 seconds to go.
2-yard gain on the play.
Remember, Woodland will receive the kick in the second half. We've kicked off a lot to them in this ball game. And the clock is running down. The They will have to run. No, they could.
They don't have to run another play.
They won't. Then they're not going to.
They're not going to.
They are not going to. They're going to go to the locker room, and Cedartown is going to lead at the half by a score of 40-0. 40-0. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. We've got homecoming activities coming up on the other side of the break. This 2-minute break will return after this word, unless they call timeout. They did not. This 2-minute break from our halftime sponsors on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Cedartown 40, Woodland 0.
Shop local and save big at Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown. High-quality hand-cut meats and produce and low-priced national brand name dry groceries and lots more. And while you're there, stop and get something fresh and delicious from the deli. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10%, 430 South College Street in Cedartown across from the post office. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Sundays. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown. The caring and experienced professionals at Smith & Miller Funeral Home are here to support you through your difficult time. You can count on Smith & Miller Funeral Home to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and they'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. The staff at Smith & Miller Funeral Home invites you to call them at any time of the day, any day of the week for immediate assistance. 678-901-1234. Smith & Miller Funeral Home, honoring life and celebrating memories.
There's home improvement, then there's life improvement. Enjoy family moments with propane gas logs and experience a warm glow with no mess at the push of a button. With propane appliances, you can also enjoy endless hot water with propane water heaters, precision cooking, a hotter, more efficient dryer, and an outdoor living room with fire pits and heaters. Not just home improvement, life improvement. Take comfort in Blossman.
Here's the deal. Free remote control with purchase of gas logs or fireplace from Blossman Gas. See stores for details.
At Georgia Northwestern Technical College, we specialize in hands-on training for high-demand careers. GNTC offers programs of study in aviation, business, health, industrial, and public service at 6 convenient campus locations. With the Hope Career Grant, many of our programs are offered tuition-free. Apply now. Visit us at gntc.edu. Georgia Northwestern Technical College. High-demand careers begin here.
Cedartown leads 40-0. We're at the half, about to begin the homecoming festivities here. As we get those homecoming festivities ready, well, I'll go ahead and give you the stats. And let me tell you one thing. They are lopsided, ladies and gentlemen, lopsided. We'll start with the Woodland Wildcats, who trail 40-0 at halftime. They have 78 yards rushing, and really most of that came on a couple of big plays there toward the end of the first half. 6 yards passing for a total of 84 yards. 3 first downs for Woodland. They had 3 fumbles, 1 lost, 2 recovered, of course, 1 penalty for 5 yards. There's only been 1 flag thrown this whole ball game, and that was the offside penalty. It's really unbelievable.
That is amazing.
For Cedartown, get this, 251 yards rushing, 69 yards passing for a total of 320 yards, 7 first downs. We haven't attempted a pass, but I think we did attempt a few passes, but we don't have any completed.
Well, no,
we do have.
No.
Yes, that's right. That's a mistake on the part here. We haven't turned the ball over. No penalties for Cedartown. So that's your score, 40-0 at the half. Let's listen into the homecoming court presentation here at halftime. Cedartown leading 40-0. Let's listen in.
Gabriella graduated with the class of 2024 and is presently attending Kennesaw State University, earning a degree in marketing. After college, she plans to pursue a career in the marketing field. It is a pleasure to have you join us tonight for homecoming activities, Gabriella. Now we will begin recognizing our freshman representatives. First up, we have Miss Allison Bridges. Allison is the daughter of Ryan Bridges and Heather Chandler. Allison is being escorted by her father, Ryan. At Cedartown High School, Allison is a JV football and varsity basketball cheerleader. She is a member of Skills USA Healthcare. In her spare time, Allison enjoys cheering, eating, shopping, and spending time with her family and friends. After graduating high school, Allison hopes to attend Jacksonville State University and obtain a bachelor's degree in biology with a pre-medicine concentration to one day become a thoracic surgeon. Freshman representative, Miss Allison Bridges. Our next freshman representative is Miss Elin Bowe Frazier. Elin is the daughter of David and Marla Frazier. Elin is being escorted by her father, David. At Cedartown High School, Elin is a member of the volleyball team, the freshman class secretary, a member of the student council, Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy, and FCA. In her spare time, Elin enjoys volunteering in the community and with her church. Elin also enjoys playing travel volleyball with great friends and teammates. After high school, Elin hopes to attend the University of Tennessee and pursue a career in forensic anthropology. Freshman representative, Miss Elin Bowe Frazier. Our next representative is Miss Dulce Guzman Zamudio. Dulce is the daughter of Nicholas Guzman and Maria Guzman. Dulce is being escorted by her father, Nicholas. At Cedartown High School, Dulce is a member of Student Council, Junior Optimist Club, and Skills USA Healthcare. Dulce is a JV basketball cheerleader. In her spare time, Dulce enjoys shopping, dancing, and spending time with her family and friends. After graduating high school, Dulce hopes to attend the University of Alabama to become a registered nurse in hopes of becoming a pediatric oncology nurse. Freshman representative, Ms. Dulce Guzman Zamudio. Our final freshman representative is Ms. Deja Rowland. Deja is the daughter of Kenneth Ware. Deja is being escorted by her father, Kenneth. At Cedartown High School, Deja is a JV basketball cheerleader and a member of Skills USA Cosmetology. In her spare time, Deja loves to draw, shop, and spend time with her friends and family. After high school, Deja hopes to attend Auburn University and obtain a degree in criminal justice to become a police officer or detective. Freshman representative, Miss Deja Rowland. Congratulations to our freshman representatives. We will now begin recognizing our sophomore representatives. Our first sophomore representative is Miss Genesis Bahina Roman. Genesis is the daughter of Roman Bahina and Irma Roman. Genesis is being escorted by her father, Roman. At Cedartown High School, Genesis is a member of the Student Council, Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy, Thespian Society, and the Junior Optimist Club. Genesis is a varsity basketball cheerleader. In her spare time, she enjoys spending time with her friends and family. After high school, Genesis hopes to attend the University of Georgia to earn a degree in nursing and become a travel nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, sophomore representative, Miss Genesis Bahina Roman. Our next sophomore representative is Miss Kimball Bentley. Kimball is the daughter of Danny and Casey Womack. Kimball is being escorted by her father, Danny. At Cedartown High School, Kimball is the captain of the JV football cheerleading squad, a member of the Cedar Blog yearbook staff, and the Student Council sophomore class secretary. She is also a member of the Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy and a producer for the Red and Black Theater Company. In her spare time, Kimball is an active member of the First Baptist Church Youth Group. She enjoys shopping, concerts, and playing Fortnite with her friends. After graduating high school, Kimball hopes to attend the University of Georgia and then go to dental school in hopes of becoming an orthodontist. Sophomore representative, Miss Kimball Bentley. Our next sophomore representative is Miss Aurelie Brumfield Pinson. Aurelie is the daughter of Israel and Steva Pinson. Aurelie is being escorted by her father, Israel. At Cedartown High School, Aurelie is a member of Skills USA Cosmetology. She is also a varsity basketball cheerleader and a member of the track and field team. In her spare time, Aurelie enjoys being involved in the youth group at her church, babysitting, playing softball, and spending time with her family. After graduating from Cedartown High School, Aurelie hopes to attend Albany State University and become a pediatric nurse. Sophomore representative, Miss Aurelie Brumfield Pinson. Our final sophomore representative is Miss Deseli Vasquez. Deseli is the daughter of Rayeli Benuelos and Carlos Vasquez. Deseli is being escorted by her father, Carlos. At Cedartown High School, Deseli is a member of Skills USA, Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy, Student Council, and a member of the yearbook staff. In her spare time, Deseli enjoys spending time with her friends. After graduating, Deseli hopes to attend Kennesaw State University to become a radiology technician. Sophomore representative, Ms. Deseli Vasquez. Congratulations to our sophomore representatives. We will now begin recognizing our junior representatives. Our first junior representative is Ms. Coralie Page Brumby. Coralie is the daughter of Britt and Laurie Brumby. Coralie is being escorted by her father, Britt Brumby. At Cedartown High School, Coralie is in the top 10 of her class and the 11th grade class president. She is a member of the varsity competition, game day, and sideline cheerleading squads. She is a member of the National Honor Society, along with several other clubs at CHS. Coralie is a member of Second Baptist Church. Coralie enjoys volunteering at the Community Soup Kitchen and other community projects. After graduating from CHS, Coralie plans to attend the University of Georgia and major in biology in hopes to enter the medical field. Junior Representative Miss Coralie Page Brumby. Our next junior representative, Miss Aerith Cruz. Aerith is the daughter of Gerardo and Rosa Maria Cruz. Aerith is being escorted by her brother, Salvador Cruz. At Cedartown High School, Aerith is a varsity basketball, game day, and sideline cheerleader and a member of the Lady Dogs soccer team. She is also a member of Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy, Student Council, Junior Optimist Club, and several other clubs at CHS. In her spare time, Aerith enjoys playing soccer, riding her bike, and traveling. After high school, Aerith plans to attend Georgia Northwestern Technical College in order to become a surgical technologist in hopes of one day working at Emory Hospital. Junior Representative, Miss Aerith Cruz. Our next junior representative is Miss Zoraida De Leon. Zoraida is the daughter of Gabriela Perez. Zoraida is being escorted by her uncle, Antonio Perez. At Cedartown High School, Zoraida is a member of the Junior Optimist Club, Skills USA Cosmetology. Our first senior is Marin is the daughter of David and Christy Barrow. Marin is being escorted by her father, David. At Cedartown High School, Marin is in the top 10 of her class and is the captain of the volleyball team. She also plays basketball and tennis. She is the president of the Student Council and parliamentarian of the National Honor Society. In her spare time, Marin enjoys volunteering with youth sports camps hosted at CHS. After graduating from CHS, Marin plans to get a degree in nutrition and become a nutritionist who works with professional or college sports teams. Senior Representative, Miss Marin Elise Barrow. Our next senior representative, Miss Ariana Martinez Bellman. Ariana is the daughter of David and Anna Bellman. Ariana is being escorted by her father, David. At Cedartown High School, Ariana is the president of Skills USA Healthcare and a member of the National Honor Society, Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy, Junior Optimist Club, and Student Council. In her spare time, she enjoys hiking, traveling, and participating in church community service. After high school, Ariana plans to attend Georgia Highlands College and then transfer to Georgia Tech to major in engineering in hopes of becoming a civil engineer. Senior Representative, Miss Ariana Martinez Bellman. Our next senior representative is Miss Carly Casey. Carly is the daughter of Greg and Autumn Casey. Carly is being escorted by her father, Greg. At Cedartown High School, Carly is on the varsity golf and volleyball teams. She is the senior class president, the National Honor Society vice president, and a member of the Junior Optimist Club and several other clubs. In her spare time, she participates in Line Branch Baptist Church Youth Group and enjoys being a part of the New Mexico mission team. After graduation, Carly plans to get a bachelor's degree in health sciences and later get a certificate in ultrasound technology in hopes of coming back to Cedartown to give back to the community. Senior Representative, Miss Carly Casey. Our next senior representative, Miss Tamara Maria Hernandez. Tamara is the daughter of Kay Hernandez and Salvador Valdez. Tamara is being escorted by her father, Salvador Valdez. At Cedartown High School, Tamara is a member of Skills USA. Tamara is a member of the Lady Dogs track and field team. In her spare time, Tamara loves to bake, read books, and spend time with family and friends. She also enjoys volunteering at her church. After high school, Tamara plans to attend Atlanta Technical College for the culinary arts in hopes of owning her own bakery and restaurant one day. Senior Representative, Ms. Tamara Marie Hernandez. Our next senior representative is Ms. Sydney Ann Shelton. Sydney is the daughter of Shannon and Tracy Shelton and Hollis and Pammy Jackson. Sydney is being escorted by her mother, Pammy. At Cedartown High School, Sydney is a member of FFA, FBLA, Skills USA Healthcare, and Skills USA Cosmetology. In her spare time, Sydney competes in pageants. She also enjoys volunteering with Commit to Change, donating to and helping local soup kitchens. After graduation, Sydney plans to work as an assistant in a beauty salon while she finishes college and becomes an esthetician. Senior Representative Ms. Sydney Ann Shelton. Our final senior representative, Miss Kennedy Nyala Williams. Kennedy is the daughter of James Williams and Kizzy Johnson. Kennedy is being escorted by her father, James. At Cedartown High School, Kennedy is a varsity basketball cheerleader. In her spare time, Kennedy is the videographer for her church and a babysitter. After graduating from Cedartown High School, Kennedy plans to attend Jacksonville State University and major in the healthcare field. Kennedy also plans to obtain a real estate license. Miss Kennedy Nyala Williams. Congratulations to our senior representatives and the entire 2024 Homecoming Court representatives on the field tonight. We are proud that you were chosen to represent your class. Before we announce our 2024 Homecoming Queen, we would like to thank our sponsors, Bojangles and Domino's, for providing snacks for the girls. Our 2024 Homecoming Queen will be crowned by our 2023 Homecoming Queen, Gabriella Mosley. A huge thank you to Merle Norman for donating the crown for our queen tonight. Mr. Wilson, principal of CHS, will present roses to our queen and runner-ups with the assistance of student representatives Jennifer Aquino, Oscar Guzman, and Micah Hall. Following the crowning, our SRO, Officer Moban, will escort our new queen on her victory route around the track. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2024 second runner-up is Miss Carly Casey. Our 2024 first runner-up, Miss Marin Barrow. And now, our 2024 homecoming queen, Miss Sydney Shelton.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Sydney Shelton, our homecoming queen for 2024, 2025, and also the runners-up as well. Carly Casey was the second runner-up, and Marin Barrow was the first runners-up for the 2024 homecoming queen. We got about 2 minutes left on the clock before we head to the third quarter. Let's take this 60-second break from our halftime sponsors. We'll return right after this here on the Cedartown Bulldog. Well, unless Bill has the homecoming queen. I don't know if he does yet or not.
Yeah. Have you got me?
Yeah,
guys?
go Bill. You're on. Go ahead.
$1,000 prize is Chad Smith.
I need to get an interview. Go ahead. Step right out here. Why don't you get run over? Okay. Listen, this happens to be about my 40th interview with the homecoming queen. Sydney, first of all, where's the home? Sydney Shelton, where is she? Wait a minute, where?
She's got the white dress on. Bill had the wrong one.
Yep. Here she is. I got her right here.
Okay, Sydney.
Sydney? Yes. Okay. This is an annual tradition, interviewing the homecoming queen. Okay. Sydney, first of all, congratulations. How does it feel to be the Bulldog homecoming queen?
It's such a blessing, and I'm just so surprised.
You look surprised.
Thank you.
That is a real sign that you have a lot of friends here at Cedartown High School and that you've meant a lot to them. You will go down in the history books always as the 24 homecoming queen. Tell us about this week.
It's been very stressful, but it's always so worth it. You make the most friends ever. It's such a truly heartwarming experience.
You've enjoyed your time here at Cedartown High School.
I have. It's just been crazy.
This is a remarkable achievement. First of all, congratulations. Homecoming queen, that is such a nice honor, and you're a beautiful young lady. What are your plans for next fall?
Next fall, I want to go to esthetician school.
Okay.
And I want to become a licensed esthetician and do Botox and lip filler and all of it.
You may not believe this, but it's going to go by in a blink, and you'll be turning the crown over next year.
I know. I can't even believe it. I'm still shocked.
Congratulations. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, there it is. Look, you know something? What a beautiful young lady. Our homecoming queen, Sydney Shelton.
And she's going to make her lap around the.
Okay, very good.
She's going to make her lap around the track here as we get ready for the start of the second half. In fact, I think we're ready to kick off here in about 30 seconds. So she's going to make her lap as we kick things off here. Cedartown leads 40-0 in halftime. Now in the third quarter of play.
Hey guys, I got Marin Barrow here. Marin, hold on a second, okay? Hey, you're Marin Barrow.
Yes, sir.
Listen, I've got our first runner-up, Listen, you have two brothers that you've had to fight with. I have a feeling you've held your own with them the whole time.
Oh, yeah. That makes me tough as nails, I can beat them up now. Anybody, really.
I believe her. I think she could do that. Well, look, first of all, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
First runner-up. This has got to be a fun week for you.
Oh, yes, of course. Stressful, but really fun. Yes.
Well, congratulations, and well done, and you're just a beautiful, great family, too.
Thank you so much.
Is Eli and is everybody here?
Yes, first, I know they all should be here. Yeah, I saw them.
Good luck next fall.
Yes, thank you so much.
Isn't that a beautiful young lady? Look at that. Beautiful family. Everything good.
All right, so we're underway in the third quarter. We've got our first penalty on Cedartown. I think they're going to call maybe a targeting call on a tackle there as Woodland was maybe a late hit. We'll have to wait and see what the call's going to be. Nobody was hurt on that one, but the kick, he was knocked hard out of bounds. You kind of heard that on the sideline. Personal foul on Cedartown. That'll be a 15-yard penalty, and it'll give Woodland good field position. Go ahead, Joe.
You don't want to start off with a mistake like that.
Not like that, no.
At the beginning of the second half.
Speaking of which, running clock in the third quarter. It is running currently. I'm having to catch my screen clock up with it.
That had to be agreed upon between the coach.
All right, here we go. Sweep around the left side, number 6 for Woodland to the line of scrimmage and still going. He's got a first down across the 50 to the 49-yard line.
Andrew, does that rule kick in as far as a running clock, or is that later in the game?
So the running clock, automatic running clock is in the fourth quarter, but as Joe was saying just now, it's got to be mutually agreed upon by both head coaches to happen in the third quarter. So, and that's exactly what's happening now. The clock is going to run unless there is a score. And sometimes that interpretation is fluid depending on your officiating, Craig. First and 10 for Woodland at the Cedartown 48-yard line. Their quarterback, J.D. Trail, rolls back to pass. Actually, hand the ball off to the running back again, number 6, James Solomon, and he loses about 7 yards, back to his own 45-yard line. Check out the 44.
Bill, here's a shocker score for you.
Okay, go.
Hiram 21, Cartersville 14, halftime.
Wait a minute.
Yes, you heard that right, Bill.
Tay just told me. I just told Tay that. He told me that. What did you just say? 21-14?
21-14 at the half.
Wow. Okay, now wait a minute, Andrew. I was asking earlier. We beat Hiram.
Yeah.
Hiram beats Cartersville. Cartersville beats us. What's going on there?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Each team's got one loss. I know.
2nd and 18, high snap to the quarterback, throws, complete to number 5 on the slant pass there to Travier Groves. And Groves is going to get past the original line of scrimmage. He's going to bring up third down and about 8.
Are you guys saying that we're the only ones that have beat Hiram this year?
I think that's true,
wow,
yeah.
Okay, no, I'm not doubting it. It's just for the region contest.
You know, and honestly,
that would be in region. I don't know in the non-region games. Let me look and see. Hiram is 5-4 total. They're 4-1
in region play.
In region, so they would be
the only losses to Cedartown. Here's a snap, 3rd down and 8. Quarterback scrambles, looking, throws a little floater pass, incomplete. The intended receiver was number 5, Traver Groves. Defending on the play was Tony Walker, the junior, number 10. And the pass is incomplete, and it's going to bring up 4th down and 8, and I guess Woodland will punt it here.
7 minutes, 50 seconds, and the clock's running. Even on that incomplete pass. Cedartown leading 40-0.
We're probably going to be out of here by 9:30, 9:35 or so. High snap. The punter has to retreat backwards, and he just does get the kick off. It's going to drop and roll, and it's going to roll out of bounds at about the 16-yard line. We're going to say the 20-yard line, so maybe a little bit better than we thought. Clock will continue to run. Cedartown will have it there on the 20. And we'll see if we bring the same offense back out. I would guess that we probably would see maybe some of the original personnel, and just kind of and then kind of piecemeal sub in as we go. Probably. Yeah, I see White Mosley. He's out there.
I see number 41 in the running back. Number 44 is running back.
Under center, hand the ball off to the fullback. It's going to be, I believe that's Kent again, and we got a flag on the play there, thrown in the secondary.
The 44 running the ball for the Dogs. That'll be Quentin Murphy, 9th grader.
By the way, last year's homecoming queen that turned over her crown is White Mosley's sister. So that's a proud mother we had here on the sideline, I can tell you that.
The call is a face mask penalty on the Woodland Wildcats, and that'll give Cedartown a first down. 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Hey, did you guys see the Rams and the Vikings game when that face mask happened late in the game in the end zone? And they didn't call it. It was a, well, if you didn't,
I did not, Bill, but I've seen a lot of penalties that should have been called this year that weren't. Traditional wing tee. Mosley is going to hand the ball off to the running back, Tony Walker. Walker with a great move and able to cut the corner and got close to a first down. They may give it to him. They will. It'll be.
Tony Walker runs wide open. He was really turned that corner up. We still got a running clock too, right? 5:36.
We do.
Yeah. 40-0 Bulldogs.
It gives him the first down. What I like about Tony Walker, he a lot of times will turn it right up field as soon as he gets to the edge.
Quickly to the line comes White Mosley and company. Mosley, a delayed handoff to number 20 for Cedartown. That's Martavius Howard, and Howard's going to gain about 3 yards on the play. It will be a 3-yard gain to the 45-yard line. Second down and 7.
I see Will Worthington in there at tackle.
And as we expected, some of the younger guys are getting subbed in piece by piece.
Chad Green in there, number 50. He's a sophomore.
Second down and 7 for the Bulldogs. Mosley still in at QB. Wyatt will hand the ball off on a sweep there. Tony Walker again to the 40, to the 35, 30. Look at him go. He's out of bounds at the 25. First down for the Bulldogs.
Great run by Tony Walker.
Stop made for the Wildcats by number 20, R.J. Martin. Play gains it out for another. That's Better Insurance first down.
4 minutes, 15 seconds left to go in the third quarter. This is a fast third quarter.
First and 10, Cedartown at the 24-yard line. After that long run there by Tony Walker. Mosley sends a man in motion. Going to hand the ball off. Pushing the pile forward, and he'll get about 2 yards before he's wrapped up and pushed back. That's going to be number 44 on the carry for the Bulldogs. Quentin Murphy, the freshman.
The Bulldogs are now in the live wire surplus red zone. High prices got you seeing red. Shop live wires for huge.
Second down and 8 at the 22. Not quite in the red zone, but pretty close.
Pretty close.
Give Live Wire their little plug there. One of our sponsors on football as well. Wide receiver here on the near side. Man in motion. Mosley back to pass, throws a short one, and I think he caught it. Yeah, it'll be complete for just about a 5-yard gain. Davion Smith with the catch.
That was a little low. That was a great catch for him to scoop it up right at the turf.
It'll bring up third down and 4. Third down and 4 inside 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Running clock in the third quarter. Jed Abrams lines up as a wide receiver on the far side. Mosley in the pistol. Mosley gets the snap, rolls out to his right, going to throw over to Abrams, complete to the 10. Abrams keeps his feet, goes to the end zone, touchdown.
Is that Jed Abrams?
Jed Abrams, touchdown.
Oh, boy. Well, I know the first question I'm going to ask Coach Abrams after this game. What a nice run. And how many yards out with that? 18 yards out?
I believe it was.
Nice catch. Nice pass. Nice run. All the way around. Wow. Let's see. I'm watching Coach Abrams right now. Is he going to give him a high five there? Watch him.
Just like he would any one of his other guys.
A fist bump.
Junior Castanon will attempt the extra point. Wyatt gets the snap, and Junior's kick is going to hit the left upright, and it's no good.
Hit it hard. Look at those uprights shaking.
So with the clock running, 4 minutes and 1 minute and 40 seconds to go, Cedartown leads 46-0. Let's take this 30-second break. We'll come back after this on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
George and John Marangakis wish the Bulldogs a winning season and invite everyone to Zorba's after the game or for lunch or dinner. It's Zorba's for delicious choices in American, Italian, and Greek cuisine. From pasta to pizza, chicken and seafood dishes, or delicious juicy steak. Cooked to perfection, Zorba's friendly staff will serve it hot and fresh with a smile. Dine in or carry out. Call Zorba's at 770-748-8490.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
I was beginning to wonder if the third quarter was going to expire before we kicked the ball off, and we're just going to get the kickoff, I believe. You hear Bill there, he's giving praise to Katie Abrams, who is Jets' mama. There's the kick by Junior Castanon. It's going to be taken at the 8-yard line. He's to the 15 and spins around and stays on his feet, still moving the ball, and he'll be tackled down there. The ball might have came loose late, and I don't know if Cedartown picked it up or not. The clock is going to run out as we head toward the fourth quarter.
Number 88, Junior Castanon on the kickoff.
Well, that's going to be it for the third quarter. We head to the final frame. Cedartown leads 46-0 over the Woodland Wildcats. We'll take a 60-second break and come back with the fourth quarter after this on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Bring rugged durability and high-grade performance to your home laundry room with a Maytag commercial-grade residential washer. Engineered with powerful parts including a 1/2 horsepower motor and dual-action agitator, it is truly built to last. Shop Rudy Woods Appliance and Home Furnishings today and bring home a powerful washer. Visit the showroom at Rudy Woods Appliance and Home Furnishings in Cedartown, 539 West Avenue, 770-748-7936, or visit them online at www.rudywoods.com.
Bojangles is all about flavor. We've got flavor in our perfectly seasoned chicken, flavorful fixins, hence the name, and all over our seasoned fries. I mean, just look at the seasoning on these fries. Oh, wait, sorry, I forgot you can't see me. Anyway, Bojangles uses traditional Southern recipes with a little zip, a little kick, and a little spice, because we believe that life is too short to be bland.
Hey, Bulldog fans, it's Bo time. Your Cedartown Bojangles at 135 North Main Street in Cedartown.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Welcome back. We're already to the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Cedartown leading 46-0 over the Woodland Wildcats in the first ever meeting between the two teams, which was kind of a surprise for me. All right, here's the snap. Hand the ball off to the running back number 1 for Woodland. Tries to get around the corner. That's Cam Williams, and he doesn't get much. It's going to be a gain of about 2 or 3 yards. Clock is going to run until it runs out, because the clock did not stop one time in that third quarter, and it went by, well, in 12 minutes. Second down and 7 for Woodland. Congratulations to Calvin Sloan, who wins the $1,000 raffle. He's having a good night. 2,000? 10,000. Even better. Here's the snap. Hand off to the running back. We got a hand on him. Kind of threw him off kilter. Still on his feet, though. We can't wrap him up. He's still going to be tackled, I think, behind the line of scrimmage, yes. And Dogs had a chance to pull him down even farther back. That was Solomon James on the carry, the 9th grade running back. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
That's a score 46-0, allows us a little future look into after this game now, Andrew, correct me, we'll have 2 solid weeks off, correct?
2 solid weeks off after this week.
So we'll be then playing after 2 weeks off here at home.
November the 15th.
Okay, got it.
Yep.
November the 15th. So that'll be mark your calendar right now for that first playoff game.
3rd down and 10. Snap. Quarterback, number 16, back, throws up the middle. It's complete. He spins. He's got a first down and stays on his feet, and he's forced out of bounds.
Number 16's pass is complete to number 10, Clayton McArdle.
Complete to Clayton McArdle, and a first down for Woodland. Inside 10 minutes and counting here in the ball game. Cedartown will go to 9-1 very shortly.
The Wildcats will have it first and 10 from the 33-yard line.
And I mean shortly, in about 9 minutes and 45 seconds. Because like we said, the clock has not stopped and will not stop. First and 10 for Woodland. Here's a snap. Going to hand the ball off on a running sweep to the left side. Number 19's got a hand on him, throws him out of bounds. Number 19 is Quinlan Cothran. He's still out there, the senior, able to sling him out of bounds for a loss of 2, maybe 3 yards. Loss of 4 yards.
You know, we're going to finish out this season with a 9-1 regular season record. That is great. You know, a lot of people didn't expect that this year.
No.
You know, everybody I talked to preseason, well, you know, maybe 6-4.
Well, there were 2 games you circled. The Cass game, maybe the Hiram game, but especially the Cartersville game.
Yeah.
But Cedartown played so well against Cartersville, I think if you have a rematch, Cedartown has the advantage. There's a pass that's complete. Across the 35 to the 37-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd down and long.
We're going to 9-1 on the year, and I think anybody that was at the game or watched it on TV realized this was not in any way a one-sided game. We can beat them if we play them again. There's no question about that. And we may see them again in the playoffs. They had a very good team.
46-0, 8:23 to go as the clock continues to run. Try to get you a few scores at the as we go and at the end of the game.
Cartersville score? Did you guys say 21-14?
Yeah, 21-14 at the half. Hopefully we have an updated score here. We'll look for that.
How about Rockmart?
Well, Rockmart was leading last I heard. 3rd down and 6.
44-0.
Yeah, easy. They're having about as easy time as we are. Long pass down the field. It's incomplete, intended for number 5. For the Wildcats, it's Travier Groves, and it's incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down.
Did you guys see, was that number 20, Martavius Howard on the coverage? Martavius Howard on the coverage, the sophomore, did a great job covering.
Yeah, Rockmart 44-0 over Murray County. Cass with a 16-3 lead over Altoona at the half. We didn't really get a chance to give you many scores at halftime. Heard County leading Model 24-12 at the half. Darlington is trailing Temple 44-7. They are going to punt the ball with Woodland. There's the punt. It's popped up in the air. Pretty good punt. It's going to land at the 36 and roll out of bounds right there at the 36-yard line. Haralson County is losing to Bremen 35-0 in the 3rd quarter. Rome with a 21-0 lead over New Manchester at the half. About 42-7 over Greenville 3rd quarter score. Villarica tie with Kennesaw Mountain 10-10 at the half. Try to locate that Cartersville score for you. Cedartown's going to take over.
I still have 21-14, but no update. It still says halftime. I feel sure they're in the 3rd quarter.
More than likely. All right, here we go. Let's see who we have out there at QB. It's Jed Abrams at QB. Hands the ball off. Tony Walker cuts back inside. He might have some running room. There goes Tony. Run, Tony. 30. And out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
He reversed field and it had a long run down the left side after he was going around the right side.
But Tony Walker only has one speed, doesn't he? That's wide open.
Yes. 5:50 left to go in the game. 46-0, Cedartown leads.
Cedartown to the line. Jed Abrams under center, hands the ball off again to Walker, I think. And Walker will gain about 3 or 4 yards. Yeah, that's the... I was trying to find another source for the Cartersville score.
That was 24 carrying the ball that time. Dalen Dyer.
Dalen Dyer, the sophomore. 5 minutes and 5 seconds to go as the clock continues to run. We are going to be over with here before 9:30. We're going to be over with before 9:20.
Lineman 67, Max Garcia, sophomore in there.
All right, Jet hands the ball off.
22.
Pushing the pile toward the first down marker. He's got the first down at the 20-yard line. First down, Cedartown.
By the way, that's a real special thing to see Jed Abrams coming over and getting a play from his dad, the head coach. Nice touch. 46-0. Wow, guys. Loving a homecoming.
Did you catch who ran the ball that time?
I think 32.
That's Brecken Ward, if that's correct.
How about Tony Walker, guys?
Yeah, he's your future star in waiting,
Sure
I
is.
think. Ryder Welchel is the center, and he goes up there. There's a run to the right side toward the center of the field. He's going to be brought down there at the 11-yard line.
Was that Jalen Johnson, number 25?
25, I believe so.
Okay.
Second down and a yard. That was a 9-yard gain. Cedartown not giving up. They're not taking their foot off the accelerator pedal. Second and 1 at the 11.
They stopped the clock for a second or two. They've started back.
Gain on the play. Second down and 1.
Must have been a mistake. Here's a run, and we got a touchdown.
Was that Jalen Johnson? 25 or?
I think it's 30.
35.
What, 35?
That's Manny Holmes.
Manny Holmes, that's a freshman.
Yes.
Oh, he'll never forget this homecoming.
52-0. Manny Holmes with a rushing touchdown for the Bulldogs.
Well done, young man. Scoring a homecoming touchdown as a freshman.
I love it.
I do too. I really do. Wise of Coach Abrams to get those guys in there now. Get them in. 52-0. Bulldogs on top with 3:06 to go in the game.
Isaac Simone will attempt the extra point this time. A quick guy running on the field. Looks like it'll be the left tackle. Here's the snap. Jet puts it down. The kick is up. It is no good, off to the left. So with the clock running at 2 minutes 45 seconds to go in the ball game, Cedartown scores, and it's 52-0. And we'll be back after 30 seconds on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Hey, it's the Border Mexican Restaurant located at 718 North Main Street right here in Cedartown. They serve a wide variety of your favorite Mexican food made fresh daily. Great food, great fun. It's great for the whole family. Come see us at the Border Restaurant right here on Main Street in Cedartown. Or you can call for takeout at 678-246-1031. The Border Mexican Restaurant is the best Mexican food north of the border. That's the Border Restaurant right here in Cedartown.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
All right, we're back. Inside 2 minutes to play as the clock continues to run, even with the score. It just kind of, like we said before, it just depends on who's running the game clock.
Right.
And I think tonight it's just been like, let's get this second half over with as quickly as possible without anybody getting hurt. Adams will kick the ball off, number 60, I think. No, number 80, Branson Adams, freshman place kicker.
Hey, by the way, Kelly O'Neill's in the house. He just come in from Raleigh, North Carolina, and he's here.
There's the kick. It's going to bounce and go out of bounds. And that's going to be only the second flag thrown on Cedartown today.
So they'll get it on the 35-yard line, Woodland.
Kick out of bounds will be the call. If they even get a chance to snap it. We're inside a minute. They may not snap it.
Guys, stay tuned for our interview with Coach Abrams following the game. And 52-0, I can assure you he's going to be in a great mood. What a good homecoming victory. Region game, 9-1. We're going into the playoffs on a real high mark.
At least a number 2 seed. Cedartown getting their personnel straight. maybe one more snap after this one. Running back number 6, who's been a starter, Solomon James, will get a first down. But that might be the last play of the ball game as we're inside 25 seconds. And Cedartown is going to shut them out on homecoming. 15 seconds now. Clock continues to run. And Woodland's in no hurry to get to the line of scrimmage. 8 seconds to go.
No, they're not going to get another snap off.
That's it. Your Cedartown Bulldogs have shut out the Woodland Wildcats in the first ever meeting between the two teams, 52-0 as the fireworks go off. Absolute domination on the gridiron for the Bulldogs tonight, and congratulations to our homecoming queen, Miss Sydney Shelton, I believe. Marin Barrow was the first runner-up, and the second runner-up, Carly Casey. We'll have more on that a little bit later on. We're going to take, by the way, Coach Abrams now becomes third all-time winningest coach for the Cedartown High School Bulldogs. Bill, did you hear that?
For joining us here tonight at Cedartown Memorial Stadium, Doc Ayers-Field. We wish you safe travels back home.
So, with the win tonight, Coach Abrams becomes the third winningest coach for the Cedartown football program.
Well, he's averaged 10 wins a season, and we haven't finished this season yet.
Here at Cedartown Memorial Stadium, Doc
We got your final stats here, thanks to Rita Carter, who also made some great desserts tonight, and I really enjoy that. So Cedartown, 50 yards shy of 500 yards.
Wow.
357 yards rushing, 92 yards passing for a total of 449 yards. 2 for 2 in passing, 12 first downs. 1 penalty for 15 yards. Actually, yeah, I think we just had one. 1 penalty for 15 yards. The Woodland Wildcats, 99 yards rushing for and 39 yards passing for a total of 138 yards. 1 for 5 in passes with 5 first downs. They did throw 1 interception. They fumbled the ball 4 times, lost 1. That was a fumble 6, if you recall. 2 penalties for 20 yards, and that is all she wrote for the 2024 regular season. Cedartown winning easily, 52-0, and a running clock in the entire second half. Great job there as we are ready to get Coach Abrams there as he continues to talk to the huddle. We'll have that interview here momentarily. You know, Joe, we were talking about the 2 weeks off coming up, and I feel like that, with the injuries we've had, it probably comes at the best time.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Going into the playoffs, we won't play till November 15th, and Isaiah got injured last week on his ankle, so he's had all this week, and he'll have, 15 more days. I mean, no, a little more than that, 20 days almost.
Over half a month.
Yeah.
I mean, November 15th would be the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah. So that should get him back. But then you've got Wyatt Mosey got a lot of snaps tonight. Will be more comfortable. You never know, will that ankle get re-injured in that first game of the playoffs? Wyatt has to jump in there. And so, this was great for him to get this many snaps tonight, and threw a couple of good passes.
Yeah, I was very impressed with Wyatt Mosley. He really he did a good job.
And what I worry about, like we had a different center and a different quarterback.
Yeah.
And usually you have some. We only had one mistake from the exchange from center to the quarterback, and Wyatt immediately jumped on it, so we didn't lose that fumble. And usually you see more than that. When you get 2 different guys in there that have not played as many snaps as they've played.
Let's go down to the sideline. Bill Lundy has Jewels Davis.
Okay, I'm with Jewels Davis, number 33. Jewels, you had so many really, really big plays. Take me through, first of all, that touchdown run you made from 86 yards. Tell us about it. What did you see? What happened in the play?
Well, I mean, I just seen the hole, and I mean, there's some defenders coming, but I mean, I just seen the gap, and I just bursted through it. I just started running, and once I seen grass, so I just started going, and I was trying to run my hardest.
Could you hear the crowd? I mean, can you hear that while you're running?
Yeah, I can hear them. Yeah, I can definitely hear them.
Well, you had two guys that were in desperate pursuit, and you look like, no, you're not going to catch me.
Yeah, I was looking back at them. I was looking to see if they were still there, but yeah.
Well, Jules, you also then turned right around. I don't even know how you caught your breath, and had a scoop and score from 75 yards out. Could you believe that?
I mean, I thought my teammate was going to get it right there, but I mean, I'm kind of glad that he let it roll because I was there to get it. So, I mean, it was just another opportunity for me to make a play. So I just scooped it and I scored.
Jules, this team seems to be a very close team. You guys finished the regular season 91. Do you all have a good relationship, this team does?
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. We all been playing together since we were 6 years old. We definitely have a bond. We're definitely a unit.
Well, congratulations on finishing up the regular season. Stay healthy, get healthy, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks for the first round of the playoffs. Well done.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Jules Davis. What a game. What a great game. Good job.
All right, we're going to see if we can find Coach Abrams, and Bill's going to head over there and get Coach Abrams for his post-game comments. And let's go down the field. Bill Lundy has Coach Abrams.
We're here on the 45-yard line. I don't want to mislead anyone here. First of all, 9th regular season, homecoming. No, you would say it. I'm going to say it in front of all the listeners. 70th as a head coach. 50th win as the head football coach.
Bill, see if you can turn a little bit, face us there. There you go.
Can you tell us
that's better.
What this means to you and this team?
I mean, it ain't just me. Obviously, there's a lot that goes into it. A lot of coaches, Coach Ruart's been here for those 5 years. Coach Worthington, Coach Benefield was here and took a year off. Coach Valentine's been here a while, and those guys are here all the time. The rest of them but those guys are here all the time on the weekend. Sometimes they go home, trying to do a good job, and then player-wise, these leaders have been here for the majority of those. I challenge them this week. I think they're a couple wins away from potentially being the winningest class in Cedartown history. I think now it's 3. That would mean for them. So I think there's a lot that goes into it. There's a lot more than one person. You can't play this ultimate team game. I mean, so there's no one person that does it. You can kind of steer it in the same direction, but people got to buy in. They got to do things the right way. So, there's a lot. I'm not going to take that credit.
52-0 says a lot for this team. The coach especially. I just interviewed Jules Davis. What a great young man. Talk about what this young man has meant to this team.
Oh, yeah. Jules is consistent. He shows up every day. He works his butt off, and sometimes he may not get the headlines, but he comes in with the same attitude, which is the right attitude every day. I can't think of one time where he's gotten out of line. Like, he just does an excellent job. So I'm extremely proud of Jules. I was proud for him to finally. A lot of times he'll break those runs and then won't score. So I was proud that he finally did that, and I think he was too. So that was big for him.
Coach, you turned the keys to this offense over to a 15-year-old sophomore quarterback, Wyatt Mosley, and Coach, I was so proud of him. How did you feel about his performance tonight?
Yeah, I mean, he did some good things. I think you can see the nerves a little bit at times. We just had to let it go and play. But we didn't turn the ball over, which is important. He had that one botch snap that we would just get fixed, But we came back. That's actually a play that Jules scored on because we had it. So, I thought he did a good job. I mean, you can't argue with it. When I think we had one drive we didn't score, I believe, him in there. So.
Well, we took the first drive, 8 minutes we ate up and put it in the end zone, and that is exactly what you wanted to see from the shot.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of let him get his feet wet, and he had a chance if he just lets the ball go. He'd throw a touchdown pass on the first one. I think he was just trying to make sure that he didn't overthrow it. Probably babied it a little bit, but completed. He ended up with a touchdown or 2 touchdown passes, and then had that long completion right there in that first drive.
Coach, I know what Isaiah means to this team. I kind of felt like with White out there, the offense kind of circled the wagons and said, we're going to make this happen. Did you feel any of that, this next man up or stepping in there and really making sure it happened for him?
Yeah, I mean, I think, there's still a good number of seniors back there. Yep. He had a senior core of backs behind him, so really worry about that too much.
Coach, from 18 yards, happened to be a coach too, but from 18 yards out, Jet Abrams catches a touchdown pass. And Coach, listen, my dad never bragged on me, but I'm going to brag on him, and I need you on record agreeing with me, okay? First of all, he made a great pass by White. He made a good catch on a difficult ball. He turned it upfield, broke a tackle, put it in the end zone. Now, whatever you may say, that was a great play.
I thought White made a good throw.
See, listen, it's the coach's thing. Coach, it was a great play. And you were able to get a lot of guys in the game. I know that means a lot to you because you're looking for experience. You're looking for getting them in there in game time, and nothing can compete with the lights here.
No, it can't. I was glad to see Manny score a touchdown at the end of the game there. Because those guys come out there and, for what it's worth, get beat up sometimes at practice just because, I would love to have a couple older kids that we could throw in there. We run 2 huddles against our defense. And, so I'm glad to see them get some reward for that. And then that's the playoffs, too. Like every round you go into the playoffs, you get spring practice. And they're about to get, a couple weeks of spring practice right here because we don't have a game. So shout-outs are there. We'll find out how mature we are in these next 2 weeks.
Coach, I was going to ask you, I've never seen this happen where we're 9-1, finish at least number 2 in the region. You got 2 weeks off. How are you going to approach these next 2 weeks?
I don't even know unless something happened tonight who will even play in the first round, and I don't know if that'll be solidified until next week. So it's a good thing to have right now at this time of year so we can go work on ourselves. So we'll definitely spend next week working on ourselves and getting better and fixing some things that we need to fix.
Getting healthy.
And then, we'll work. And we did this, in 2020 we did have 2 weeks off.
We did.
We had the Week 10 game get canceled, but and the difference was we were preparing for 2 other teams and it get canceled late in the week in both of those instances. So at least this time we'll know who we're playing at some point.
Yeah. Well, Coach, congratulations. 52-0 is a statement in and of itself. A region is always big, and 91 regular says a lot. Congratulations on your 50th victory here at Cedartown, 70th overall as head coach. Proud of you, Coach.
All right, thank you.
All right, that's a story from down here. Coach Abrams, great job, great coaching job. Love to see those young guys get in there and score some touchdowns. It's homecoming, and let's see here. I'm going to get a quick word with Reese. Reese, guys, you got to let me. This is a lineman interview. Now, how many times do linemen get to say? Come here, Reese. Come here. All right, I'm down here on the 45-yard line with Reese Smith. First of all, Reese, congratulations on a 9-1 regular season, region victory, and a homecoming victory. How did you feel?
Good. Coach Abrams always says the next time's the biggest game. This is the next biggest game, so we had to do what we had to do. I think we did a pretty good job.
Well, not having Isaiah in the game meant you got to circle the wagons and really line up and knock them out of there. I thought y'all did a really good job blocking for Wyatt, being a sophomore quarterback. Did you feel like you needed to especially protect him?
Oh, a little bit, yeah. It's probably a little nerve-wracking for him, but I think he did a great job in my opinion, and he can keep doing it. I think next year, when Isaiah's gone and we're all gone, I think they're going to have a really good chance of being uproar.
You're from a long line of great Smith football players for the Cedartown Bulldogs. And this is your senior year. How does it feel?
My grandfather did it, my dad did it, and brother did it, so I guess I'll be the next one to do it, and whoever next comes for us, I reckon.
Reese, you guys have a lot of great things ahead of you. I don't even know how far you can go, but we could wind up in the state championship game.
Yes, sir, yeah.
You guys have that kind of confidence?
I think so.
Okay. Congratulations, Reese. Well done tonight. Well done all season.
Yes,
you're a great senior lineman.
Thank you.
That's Reese Smith. I just love this guy. Don't you love him? He's a great talent, handsome young man, too.
Guy.
I bet he's going to the homecoming dance now. Guys, that's it from the sideline. I love homecoming, and it's been a great night. Joe, Andrew, we made it without Frank, but Frank, I love you, buddy. I know you're listening right now, and we miss you.
Yes, I'm sure he is.
Have a great night, guys.
Thank you very much. Bill Lundy down on the sidelines. Real quick, Joe, do we have any scores? I know we're probably one of the earliest games to end, but Joe, why don't you give us a few scores here because we got some time to kill.
Okay, well, the latest score we have on the Cartersville-Hiram game, everybody was looking at it. Cartersville gone ahead in the third quarter. They're leading 35-21. So Calhoun 38, and most of these are fourth quarter scores. 38-0 over Heritage. Rome 28-7 over New Manchester. Gordon Lee 28-0 over the Coosa Eagles. Cash 25-10 over Alatoona. Let's see. I wish they kept these in alphabetical order. Heard County over Model 31-12. Temple over Darlington 51-7. Rockmart 51. Murray County 0.
No shocker there.
No shocker. Bremen 42. Harrison County 0. North Paulding 17. Walton 35. North Cobb 41. Etowah out of Woodstock 0. Villarica 24, Kennesaw Mountain 10. That's about all the ones we have in close to our area. I see some from Alabama, but
Joe will have, of course.
But here's one that's going to be important to us. Cale, is beating Cambridge 21-7, and Cambridge is number 1 in that region as of tonight.
Wow.
And Cambridge and Blessed Trinity is number 2, and they've got to play next week.
I don't know if I want to play Blessed Trinity in the playoffs.
I don't either. They're number 2. I don't think we would unless for some reason they drop down to number 3.
Yeah.
They drop down to number 3, but they're not going to wrap that region up. Let's see. It may be – let's see, playing tonight. They got to play next week.
They got to play next week, and they may have to play that week we're off too.
Yeah, they might.
I think there's some teams that have to make up some games. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do before we wrap it up. We got to do some business. So if the cart for our post-game show, DJ, if we'll go ahead and play that, and we'll come back and wrap it up right here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. We'll be right back.
There's home improvement, then there's life improvement. Enjoy family moments with propane gas logs and experience a warm glow with no mess at the push of a button. With propane appliances, you can also enjoy endless hot water with propane water heaters, precision cooking, a hotter, more efficient dryer, and an outdoor living room with fire pits and heaters. Not just home improvement, life improvement. Take comfort in Blossman.
Here's the deal. Free remote control with purchase of gas logs or fireplace from Blossman Gas. See stores for details.
At Georgia Northwestern Technical College, we specialize in hands-on training for high-demand careers. GNTC offers programs of study in aviation, business, health, industrial, and public service at 6 convenient campus locations. With the Hope Career Grant, many of our programs are offered tuition-free. Apply now. Visit us at gntc.edu. Georgia Northwestern Technical College. High-demand careers begin here.
Petro's Restaurant in Cedartown, Georgia offers a variety of tastes to please you. Pizza, pasta, delicious hamburgers, big, thick, juicy steaks, and seafood. Petro's Restaurant offers this and much more. Petro's has been serving good food with good service in a clean environment for over 30 years. So sit back and relax and let Petro's do the rest. Save 10% with your game ticket all weekend when Cedartown plays at home. Call them at 770-748-0072. And Tommy and Terry Marangaka say, Go Bulldogs!
This is Brad McFall of the law firm Gammon, McFall, Villarreal, which has been serving the Cedartown and Polk County community continuously since 1970. Wright Gammon, Brad McFall, Brian Villarreal, and Wayne Gammon are available to handle your legal needs. We specialize in problem solving in a variety of fields, including domestic relations, personal injury, workers' compensation, and criminal defense. Look us up at gmvlawfirm.com or 770-748-2815.
Welcome to the Sports Talk Live post-game show here on WGAA 106.1 FM, AM 1340, and streaming online at WGAAradio.com.
Welcome back. Our post-game show here on the Big AA Cedartown, and with not much of an issue, 52-0 win over the Woodland Wildcats.
And almost 500 yards of total offense.
Yes, indeed. I mean, Cedartown really taking advantage of some
big runs, big plays.
Some big plays. So the Bulldogs with the 52-0 win. As we mentioned, 2 weeks off before we play again, and against who, we don't know, but we will definitely be here at home on the 15th, and of course we'll be here for you. It won't be on YouTube. It'll be NFHS Network and radio only, so just be aware of that as we prepare for the playoffs. So Cedartown making the playoffs all 5 of Jamie Abrams' seasons. And we mentioned, I think Coach Abrams has 50 wins now, I think is what we were talking about, and is the 3rd winningest coach, head coach in Cedartown High School football program history, which that spans a lot of years, Joe. Of course, number 1 is the number 1 wins goes to, of course, to Coach Hill, who was here the longest, and I think Doc Ayers was 2nd, and then Coach Abrams 3rd. Lloyd Gray, I think, was 4th, was right there in the top 5. But let me tell you, this team looks like they're poised and ready to go. I think, Joe, the question's going to be how our health is going to be in a couple of weeks.
Right. We've got a couple of guys out tonight trying to, get over some injuries. Yes. And this extra week off is really going to help, especially on Isaiah with that ankle.
Yeah, we're really going to be watching
Sam Smith, with his hand. But
that's going to be definitely something to watch. Sam seemed to be okay running the ball, but he still wasn't punting the ball, and I think that's not really a cause for concern, really. But I think that it's definitely going to be one that we have to kind of watch as we go into this little bit of a lull period. But, Coach Abrams is going to keep these guys coached up and practiced up here the next couple of weeks, and I think that's going to be key to getting us ready for the playoffs. And as he was talking to Bill down there, that's not the first time we've had 2 weeks off going into the playoffs. In 2020 COVID year, we had our last 2 games of the season, the Heritage game and then the game against Arabia Mountain that was canceled due to COVID. So that is where we are right now. All right, so as we wrap up here, I'm trying to get us as far as we can go here. So DJ, if you'll do the sports out to scoreboard, do that now after we wrap up, and then we will say goodnight here, and we'll have the scoreboard show come on at 10 o'clock. So hope you'll join us for that. Until then, for Joe McClendon, for Bill Lundy, and, of course, our statistician Rita Carter, also provider of all the treats in the press box, for Joseph Bailey on camera, and, of course, Frank Burgess, who couldn't be with us tonight. I'm Andrew Carter, wishing you good night, God bless, and go Dogs. Your final score, Cedartown wins 52-0 on homecoming night. Good night, everyone.